Welcome, everybody, to episode 34 of the Rap Cave podcast. I am Chris Platte. 34, Paul Pierce, by the way, that is. I'm with Crisp Apples, Birdie, Potty,
Car crash sounds.
No Money Mer. Updates will be coming soon there. All is good, though. All is good. As always, I'm Chris Platte. Let's start with I just want to shout out to start Dead End Hip Hop Twitter, man. If you have not been tapped in, it is fucking hilarious. Keep scrolling down. I know you're on the Twitter right now. Keep scrolling down because there was some of the memes and shit they had me dying.
Yeah, see, this is like they're retweeting my comic shit.
Yeah. Dude. Shout out to I spoke to Ken about it, and I was like, yo, who is running your social medias, because this shit is fire. And he's like, oh yeah, we got our producer Sonny. And I'm like, bro, shout out to Sonny, because Sonny is going hard and delivering with these tweets. These tweets are fucking fire.
Oh wow, so they actually so they had a really big tweet that got a lot of traction of name a track where a feature rap like the Rent was due. And that's actually a really cool idea, is that everybody's, submissions, they ended up compiling into a playlist. I didn't know that was the objective.
Oh, that's fire.
That's really dope.
That's actually really fucking dope. I'm gonna check that playlist out.
Yeah, that's
Who would be one that you guys would name off rip?
For what?
A feature that rapped like the Rent was due.
Rapping like the Rent was due.
I would say Ransom with Nick Grant, our dealer. That shit, Ransom fucking, he stepped up.
I got my Andre on Come Home with Anderson
.Paak. Yeah, that's a fire one.
All I need.
Moneybag Yo, on what?
Huh?
On what?
On what's his newest song?
Is he a feature?
Yeah.
Oh, you saying
yeah,
a feature?
It's a feature.
Oh shit.
A feature? I'm like, I can't really think of
Saturday Morning Wayne on the Corday record.
Bro, fucking
that shit was fire.
Johnny P's caddy, J. Cole.
Yeah, no, that was stupid. Hove on God Did.
Oh, thank you. There you go.
I was trying to think more recent than that, but yeah, bro rapped his ass off. Actually, matter of fact, so I had heard it, and I played it for Chris, who hadn't heard it yet. And Chris was literally like halfway into the verse. He was like, why the fuck is he doing this for Khaled? He was like, bro.
Yeah, I forgot about that conversation.
Yeah, he's like, bro gave Khaled fucking 4 minutes of heat. And it's just like,
hey, Chris, I got one for you.
That's because Khaled.
Oh, you go first.
Do your thing.
I was just going to say Kendrick on Like That. That's what I was doing.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I was going to say, because
I would have done what's
Jay-Z trade for signing Khaled, or Khaled's trade to get signed, and Jay-Z was his verses. So that's why he be on Khaled shit's going crazy.
Oh,
but
wait.
I thought he just wanted. Oh yeah.
I got the keys. Oh my.
I mean, technically, because they're all Khaled songs, so I guess they would all be featured artists.
Yeah, technically, yeah. Wait, so is Khaled signed to Jay? Is that what you were saying?
Huh? Yeah. He was. I don't know if he still is, but he was.
Oh, I didn't know that.
That's why
I thought Hove just wanted to just have one verse a year to just smack
them little feature runs for Khaled was around that time.
Oh no shit! Yeah, I never knew that.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that I got the keys. It's fucking hard.
Keys,
but the Kendrick one I would have said was "What's Wrong" off Isaiah Rashad. He killed that bitch. That shit, and I've seen people repost that.
Might stay in the Trump top for 1 week. Spray paint all the wall and smoke weed. Fuck them and fuck y'all and fuck me. I love that verse.
Bro, he snapped on that bitch. Cardi B. So there was 2 threads. We'll do Cardi B first, since I said that one. But there was 2 threads on Twitter that entertained me. One was Cardi B, and they compiled a thread of the times Offset cheated on her.
That's crazy. I know, I've seen
so... Listen, bro. That shit was crazy. But the craziest part was Cardi crashed out recently over like his most recent cheat and like posted like some like messages of him trying to get her back or whatever. And like the last text is just like, "Can I jerk off with you on the phone?"
What the fuck.
Yeah. That's a wild thing to ask, honestly.
That's
To ask your girl or your wife.
I mean,
it's not wild. I can't see myself doing it. I've never done that. I can't
never
see
did it, but
myself
I
doing
would
it.
for sure. For Cardi B, y'all seen her twerk with the panties off?
No, bro, just do what you've been doing. Just cheat, dog. This motherfucker, bro. What's one more at this point, bro? There is a whole thread.
About it. That's what I'm saying, but
There is a.
if you want to jack off this with Cardi B, I ain't mad at you, dog.
I mean, yeah,
I ain't mad at you.
I mean, I feel
Yeah,
you,
but
but
to
That body is body.
yeah, but just over the phone with
body.
no visual
Yeah.
though.
Listen, niggas be jacking off the porn, motherfucking sexting, all type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Her busting it open on FaceTime with his dick in his hand ain't nothing crazy.
yeah, yeah, that's true. Yeah, I mean, he did say on the phone, so I was assuming like a phone call, but yeah, nah, she hit him with the FaceTime. For sure.
Yeah, that's
If he
how
got
I
his
took
way.
it too.
Yeah, if he got his way. But yeah, no, that shit was crazy because it was like a whole well, when they said a thread, it was literally a thread. So I clicked on it because I'm like, all right, I know this has happened before, whatever, like couple times, and I was like just curious, and I was like, still scrolling. I'm still scrolling. It was insane how many times my thumb scrolled down that thread just to see like all of the times that he was like saw it. And there was like one girl that he just kept coming back to and kept getting caught with.
This shit, bro.
No, she got so fire.
At some point, when is it not a mistake in the love of the game? You know what I mean? Like,
Why would you cheat on Cardi too? That's crazy.
Yeah.
You offset and you see millions of bad bitches every day. Or not millions, but
Offset?
thousands of bad bitches every day. It's like me
Yeah,
personally, like
No,
can
we-
you
we know
blame
that.
him?
I'm not,
Yeah,
you know what
I'm
saying?
not
my
cheating.
status.
Yeah, no, I'm not
you know
cheating.
what I'm
I'm not
saying?
cheating,
But
bro.
if I'm a multi-millionaire and one of the best rap groups of all time, and all these bitches throwing the pussy at me,
We all know.
one or two of them getting cracked. I'm sorry, like, one or two. Like,
That's just
I'm
statistics right
I'm
there.
getting-
Like
I'm
That's
getting
just
five-
law of averages.
that's the theory of
If
probability.
you really think about it, he really a good man. 'Cause he could be fucking all these hoes. Honestly, you really think about it, he probably is fucking a lot of hoes. But
There's
out of all the DMs you probably get in a day, hey, at some point,
I'm not condoning it, but it also.
well,
But I'm trying to figure out, what do people expect? This nigga's a
that's what Bill Burr.
multi-millionaire.
That's what Bill Burr said. He's like, bro. When he was talking about Tiger Woods cheating, he was like, you don't understand. People are appalled at him. It's like this man is turning down models left and right. Like, well, Bill from the supermarket ain't turning down shit.
Like, man, I get it. Like, it's Cardi B. Like,
Yeah.
Cardi B a one-on-one. Like, most definitely. But dog, like, getting pussy be hard sometimes. Like, so to get it that easy, dog. Like, I can't even imagine, boy. I can't imagine.
It's like a full
And all
time
you
job.
need is a little bit of clout. Bitches going. Y'all seen No Neck Jay?
No.
Oh yeah, dog.
No Neck Jay, bro. You know you
Yeah.
getting some pussy, bro. He on every 20v1.
That's crazy, bro.
He ain't even got a neck.
Yeah,
Like, that's crazy. Like,
bro, he does it.
It's in his name.
He
like,
does,
that
have
shit
you
is
seen
crazy.
No Neck Jay?
No.
Look
I'm
him
not
up, bro.
familiar with
He
him.
is so funny.
fucking funny, dog.
He's like, you don't think
All you need is a little bit of clout. You seen Lil Woody?
Hey, oh
He
yeah.
can't even speak English. Bro, this nigga is on a second grade reading level.
Bro.
Vocabulary level. Like, literally, like, you hear this man talk, like, you be like, bro, like, you ain't finished elementary, did you? Like,
Bro.
that was the last
This
time you
is-
went to school, was like 4th grade.
The
Like,
This is an especially heinous.
Yeah, a little 4x4.
Thumbnail right
look,
there.
you like, hey, I don't know. I know you about to do
Hey,
it.
I know you see that one viral video where
Fuck.
Okay,
The Future?
I gotta log in.
the one where he goes, she's like cool on him, and he's like, you don't think I?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Bro, it's like she's like, you give me friend vibes, and he was like, you don't think? He's like, I'm not trying to be your friend. He's like, I'm trying to. He's like, you don't think I? He's like, you don't think I? And she was like, no.
Dog, somebody told him to
He said,
look
"You crazy."
up, bro. That shit
Bro,
was so
oh,
funny. What
yeah.
you talk about?
Yeah.
His whole back to
Yeah,
look up.
bro.
Bro, I love
She
No
said-
Neck Jay.
Boy,
Nigga
missing
funny as
missing
hell,
a whole
no
vertebrae.
different.
Yeah, he said, why your knees all the way down there? And she goes, look up. And he goes, And he goes, why your knees all the way down there? They go back and forth, and she goes, look up, and he goes, he moves his whole body.
No, you gotta see the video of him run. Like, I guess some people was like shooting at a party, and if somebody caught a video of him running, oh my god, that shit is so fucking funny. Right there, that first reel.
Oh, he getting after it.
Dog. Dog. Dog.
He runs like he has to shit.
He running all shoulders, shoulder power.
Yeah,
like, if he ain't moving his shoulders, he ain't moving fast enough.
He runs like he has to shit.
Dog.
Oh.
That shit is so
Forcefully.
fucking funny, dog. I ain't trying to get stuck on that J, but dog,
Yeah,
shit
that
so
is
funny.
that's crazy.
That's
But like I
insane.
said, bro, look, but you get a little bit clout, bro. You good, bro. You good.
He's
the
right.
other
You good. I'm telling you. Look at this man.
God. Why they had to put this music behind it too, though?
no, I God, they put like video game music behind it, like
Subway Surfers.
Yeah, like they put Subway
Dog,
Surfer
that
type
shit is
shit.
so fucking funny, dog.
Oh my
the
God.
other thread was and you can see this on Twitter was a compilation of times 50 Cent was shitting on Diddy. Oh my God, that shit was so funny.
Man.
He was like, you
know
what
that bike ain't got no seat, right?
yeah, bro.
50 is the best beef. He's my favorite person in any beef, bro. He's so funny.
When he said before, he said, I'll donate like
He said,
$1 million
I'll
to
donate.
your
He said,
charity
I'll
or
donate
something."
$500,000 if you can read one page out of the Harry Potter book.
I remember that, dog. Bro, he is hilarious, dog. I love 50, dog.
And buying out like the first 10 rows of a Ja Rule concert and sitting right in the middle is fucking heinous, dog.
Talk. 50 is hilarious.
He's a legend.
He's insane.
All right, so on to the we had the jokes, so on to the probably the serious conversation of the pod, the conversation that you just have to have, because honestly, I was not expecting the hip hop world to be taken by storm with this. I thought that I would care because, I'm me and I love like the hip hop media, not just like the music form itself, but the media space and figuring out everybody's space, where academics fits, where Dead End fits, where Justin Hot 97, Breakfast Club, all that stuff. But what's the dirt? Which we tried to talk about last week. We weren't really prepared, so I didn't want to push the conversation. I was ahead of the game, man. I was ahead of the game. If only y'all was with me. What's the dirt? Did his Family Matters video. I watched all of it. And there was Justin Hunt who broke it down, reacted to it, and had some critiques of it. And What's the Dirt just completely crashed out. Like a 12-minute Twitter video saying, who the fuck is this guy? I want to put this on YouTube because this would help him out. He was talking crazy shit.
The craziest thing is he called him Carlton.
He called him
He
Carlton.
looked like a Carlton. I ain't gonna lie.
And then what's the third did to J. Cole?
He as he should have, because what he was saying, to not be able to take that criticism and to lash out that way was fucking insane. It was disrespectful. It was ignorant. It was. I don't understand how you could be that in the space of hip hop. Like he clearly is, by the way he breaks down his videos. How could you be that in the space of hip hop and not really understand Justin Hunt? Or like, I get that not everybody in hip hop watches Justin Hunt, but a lot of fucking people do. And those that know of him know how respected he is. Like that's just a name you can't play with. And also, bro has like, they both have 300,000 subscribers. He has more, but it's like, fam, like you helping this guy out, like bro, y'all damn near the same. If you want to go the stupid numbers route and not just like understand the cultural impact, which is where he gravely mistaken, as I'll get to. But to not to look at even monetary value, like they're in the same ballpark of numbers.
Yeah, exactly.
No.
And
I'm not going for that. Because What's the Dirt just really got in the game. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, yeah, but I'm saying right now. We're in the world right now.
To gain 300K compared to a dude who started just
No, yeah, he gained it faster for
You
sure.
know what I'm saying?
But
you know
they're
who hot right now. So they not in the same boat.
Well,
but I'm not knocking Justin Hunt. I did subscribe to him. Justin
Hunt's fire. Yeah, shout out Justin Hunt.
Yeah,
my thing is the fundamental of, bro, you're literally making a video about two people who are beefing at the moment, and like you're literally like this is the thing. You're essentially doing the exact opposite of what you're reporting on, which is they're coming with they're keeping it in the music and shit and whatever. But they said a lot of Drake and Kendrick said a lot of shit back and forth to each other. So if you can't take the value of that and apply it to yourself, and that when someone says something to you, you're like, oh, you ain't about to say, like, have some fucking humility. You know what I mean? Like, dude, the shit you're reporting on is
when you fresh in the game like that. I don't think you used to a gang of motherfuckers on your ass like that.
Which I get, but also it's the one, you have to expect that coming in.
Yeah.
And two, also again, it's because of what he's reporting on that he should understand how it works if somebody disagrees with you, and to knowing that you have to take that.
But just because you expect something, does that mean you know how to react to it when you never went through it?
No, not necessarily. I mean, I agree with that. I'm not saying that makes it right, but like, I'm just saying is like, if that's the way you're gonna approach the whole thing, you're setting yourself up for failure, because the one thing you can't do on the internet is crash out like that.
Yes.
Because
especially uneducated.
Yeah,
uneducated.
And when you think
like
bro,
he did not understand who Justin Hunt was.
Yeah, when he was off the who was this guy just standing there? Like, bro, you should have did your research prior to making the video.
That's like one of the bigger parts of it is just the ignorance of, and he goes on to say in his apology, which I watched all of it, and he said, I'm stepping away from YouTube for a while, and he's posting on YouTube, but he's going like he's going, Justin Hunt's my idol. It's like, bro, you crashed out like that for somebody like that you say you respect it. Like, it don't make sense to me. And you know what? That makes the apology seem a little funky to me, because it's like, okay, what's true? Yeah. You knew him and you were well aware of him and you acted like that, which is heinous. Again, like, questioning somebody's place in the culture that's put in the years of work. And if you know him, you know the work that he's put in, or you don't know and you're just oblivious. Right. Either answer is bad. I ain't gonna lie, the dopest part about it was like seeing, and I'm not rooting for the downfall of him by any means, but it was dope to see like all of like, it was like the hip hop media Avengers, dog. Like, everyone
stood behind.
Everybody
stood behind Justin Hunt and like got on his ass about that shit.
Justin Hunt, for the time that he's been around, he's always been just like, at least present. You never know about anybody behind closed doors, but
I could tell you my experience with Justin. Yeah, Justin's a great dude.
You said you had a great experience.
Yeah, I've had him on the podcast. I've talked to him several times. I'm not gonna do what Matt did and like What's the Dirt did and like clip him at the end of the podcast. Like, he said complimentary things about me, and we've talked. He was actually very patient. I was in college at the time. I was doing a podcast with him, and I was interviewing him. And I was having technical difficulties, and I was like stressing because this is a big deal. Like, Justin Hunt's someone I look up to in hip hop, and so to get him on, like, I'm flustered that the technology's failing me or whatever. And he was cool as hell, man. He was just sitting back. He was like, that's all right, man. Take your time. I'm here. He goes, so 444, damn. And I'm like, honestly, I go back and forth with it all the time. And he was like, yeah. He's like, I think I gotta go, damn, but 444 is special. I was like, yeah, they're both special. And he was like, what'd you think about that Tribe album? And we just started like kicking hip hop shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, he was so gracious with his time and like understanding. Then I had him on a couple more times after that, and he was really like,
He's just a stand-up.
Yeah,
dude.
he's just a stand-up dude that loves it. So it was a crazy crash out, and I think it's important because look, as somebody that's white in the hip hop space, I'll speak from my experience. I have done two things in my life. I have covered hip hop and I have covered sports. And I will say from my honest personal experience in these two spaces, I have been embraced way more in the hip hop space than the sports space. And I've talked to musicians, I've talked to athletes, I've talked to hip hop media members, I've talked to sports media members. And I have been more embracing hip hop because if you just are genuinely caring and love that shit and respectful of the culture, you will be embraced with open arms.
Right.
And it was just, he was so lost, and Matt was so lost in his ignorance that, and his ego and that quick rise. Again, he had a 20-month rise. He started his YouTube channel in 20 months. He got 350,000 subscribers. That is an insane streak.
There's people who have been doing it for 10, 15 years that don't have that.
That don't got that. I don't got that, and I'm in year 8 of covering hip hop.
Yeah, exactly.
And I don't got that. I don't got nowhere near that.
Right.
Like, so for him
Speaking
to
of which, like to subscribe.
Yeah.
Okay, podcast.
But no. It's just something that people have to understand, respecting the space that you're in. And that's it. If you're in it for the right intentions, then I think you're going to be fine.
And respecting the culture of it. And
yeah, like
the craziest thing was that he was attacking Justin Hunt's place from a cultural standpoint, and I think that was just like...
That was the only problem I had.
One
of the only problems I had with Matt going off. Because
that was just like... It's like... You're clearly on the opposite end of having respect for the culture. Like, like... You have to have, again, a sense of humility, a sense of, because then you're thinking that it's as big as you're making yourself to be when you're not that big.
It's not yours.
Yeah, it's not yours. It's not your thing. Like, you're not the end all be all of this shit. You don't get to say what goes. You know what I mean?
No.
My thing is where I give Justin Hunt the thumbs down. Justin Hunt knew prior to him making that video that it was a trillion motherfuckers piling on top of What's the Dirt right now. So I feel like when I watched his reaction video, I watched his reaction video to What's the Dirt's video to Family Matters, and I watched Justin Hunt reaction videos to the other What's the Dirt's that he had
like the
I think it was
crash
like
out?
1 or 2 or whatever.
Oh yeah.
But and like he like, bro, you can see the difference. Like, bro, you showing hella love. You might have little critiques here, but like you had the heaviest critiques when it wasn't about who you care about the most.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't a Drake or Kendrick. It was honestly, and I felt this. Let me be fully transparent. When I watched the video, I watched it the morning it dropped, the Family Matters video, all the way through. I put it in the group chat, and I know I was the only one that watched it all the way. I watched every part of it.
An hour and a half.
And there was and there was points that made me cringe as I like, and there was and some of the things that Justin highlighted, and one of the things he did it, which was the craziest thing, was the Uncle Ruckus clip that he threw in there. Like, a lot of his things came across insensitive.
It's humor. Like.
No, I get that, but I'm saying I can see how it could be interpreted a different way, and so it's not because it's a Kendrick versus a Drake thing. It wasn't about that. It wasn't that, because he's praising Kendrick on this one. There was those people, but we're not talking about those people. We're talking about Justin Hunt, someone who has always been who is a hip hop journalist to his core, and he responded to that specifically in the outline. He said, "Look, Matt and I had a conversation. Matt knows this was nothing to do with Kendrick versus Drake. I was critiquing the angles. I didn't critique the angles in 616 in LA because they turned out to be factually correct." Justin Hunt said he got a call from somebody connected That said, that 616 was Kendrick rapping from Drake's perspective. So the reach that Matt did in that video was accurate. This reach, counting the number of N-words, the Uncle Ruckus stuff, the all of those things, that was a reach, and that wasn't confirmed. That wasn't confirmed to be true. That was nothing like so. So he had a reason to critique it. And either way, again, whatever side you are in the battle, doesn't matter. At the end of the day, man, it's not about the criticism. It's about how he handled it. He handled it so poorly because
Honestly, he handled it like he looked like the type to handle it how he handled it. Like when I seen him do it, I'm just like, y'all really surprised? Like he seemed like kind of more of a, I ain't gonna say emotional, but more like
fiery.
Not even necessarily fiery, but
because
like,
I've seen that side. I
don't think he can. I don't think he can handle
criticism.
A swarm of motherfuckers just going at him.
Yeah,
That's
I don't
what
think he got things.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's just.
And you know what? And
it's crazy. Like, you can never expect. Like, when you getting so much love and then it just switch like that, like, how's you supposed to know to react? Like,
right. Which
you know
I do understand that, but like being a person on the internet at all, I've been on the internet enough to know that's how it go. Like, and another thing is like,
flip like that.
Yeah, it can flip like that. And the way that I've been thinking about this lately is like, like in school you had a permanent record that followed you from the beginning of your school to the day you graduated. You essentially have an internet permanent record where whatever you do, every fucking move you make is always going to be traceable back to its origin point. It's like even like, okay, remember
there's that Kendrick stand right now that's getting fucking buried. You seen that?
Remember, outside of the hip hop space, you remember that dude, Brother Nature? Mm-hmm. Right? Mm-hmm. Oh, he was the most loved dude on the internet. He got jumped in a fucking, I don't know, a Big Apple bagel or something like that, and that's all anyone brings up now.
He's too weird.
That's crazy.
Yeah, he was. I mean, regardless of the content, but it's like anytime his name comes up now, it's just but you got jumped. That was in 2018, and that's all anyone can still talk about. So it's like, no matter what, you're going to. Yeah. Whatever, every move you make when you're in this internet space is always going to be traceable. So what?
Oh, you said Brother Nature. I'm thinking about somebody else.
Yeah, Brother Nature, the dude who fed the deers and shit. Yeah. But yeah, so it's like that's something you have to consider going into it because the internet's ruthless. Is that now that you reacted this way, that will always be there.
And there will always be people that want to attack that. And you know where I think it all comes from is you were saying it, and I wanted to jump off of that because I think all of that comes from he saw both the fact of the Kendrick fans that were glazing him because of his 616 and Euphoria breakdowns, but then he also saw that there was that crowd of Drake fans that was like, fuck this guy, he just glazes Kendrick. So I think he went into the Family Matters video making process with the intent to go full Drake mode to like prove his unbiased. And I feel him because I had that constant weight on my shoulder when I was dealing with the whole Drake and Kendrick thing. Y'all know it. I was up here. Who said the word objective more than me? Nobody. I was in this bitch saying objective this, objective that. I was like, I was planting my flag. Y'all not going to call me a Kendrick stan. Y'all not going to call me a Drake hater. I am calling this shit fair. And I believe I did that to my best ability. And I think he felt that same pressure and he just handled it way differently. And then he reached for some theories with Drake. And then that opened the door to those criticisms. And then again, you can't act like that. You can't be so disrespectful to somebody. Like, and if you are, you got to do your fucking homework.
Is it also true that like when he made the Kendrick breakdowns first and then he went to the Drake, all the Kendrick fans hated on it?
Well, yeah, no, there was that for sure, which is corny, and I'm not talking about those people. I could give a fuck what those people think.
I think that shit's stupid, bro.
Yeah, But he's going in order of the diss records.
Yeah.
So he's at the point now of Family Matters, which then he will go to next, which he said he was going to retire, but he's not retiring. He's still active on YouTube. He's not going to retire. He's going to do Meet the Grams, and then he's going to do Not Like Us, and then he's going to do Hard Part 6.
Do you think he gets a little too deep into like the explanations? I
absolutely.
think he gets a
That's
little
what
too
everybody
deep.
is looking for. And this is my thing. When I watched Justin Hunt's little response or whatever, you know, he a journalist, so he kept throwing around the word journalism, this, that, and the third. And my thing is, like, not every content creator is a journalist.
Mm-hmm.
Not every content creator you should be going to for journalism. My thing with What's the Dirt, I think his content is more analyze and speculate. That's what I think his whole page is.
Right.
So when it comes to shit like that, like the heavy critique I find unnecessary. You can say shit that you, I don't know, maybe might not like, or you may think he wrong about this, that, and the third, but it's all speculation. So what's the point of being so heavily critiquing it when it's not like he's saying it, stating as facts?
Well, I'll tell you the counter to this, because I agree wholeheartedly with everything you're saying. I just think the way you counter that is look at Needle Drop. Look at Joe Budden. What are two things that they both have? They both have these little disclaimers. Now, Joe Budden's is goofy. Needle Drops is, y'all know this is just my opinion, right? Like, yeah. So you have to, if you're going to go, because I agree, not everybody in hip-hop media is a journalist. And as somebody that graduated with a journalism degree that believes in being as objective as possible, but I also understand people have their passions, people have their interests, people have their skill sets. And I get all that, but what I'm saying is that at the same time, if you can find ways to make that clear, and people will still consume your content. What I have an issue with is when somebody presents themselves, which I think What's the Dirt did, and I think he did it knowingly and unknowingly, is presenting himself as the all-knowing truth, as like these are. Now, he did say words like probably and maybe, so I'm not saying everything he said he fully believed in that, but he presents himself with these videos as
fact,
as these are all very no, I wouldn't say fact either. I'm trying to find the right way to word it, and I'm not wording it, but he didn't do a good enough job clarifying that these are his opinions, these are his reads.
But that's some shit you should know when like Justin Hunt, like when you said Justin Hunt, he watched the video. Dude's theory was Kendrick was rapping from Drake's perspective at 616. He thought it was wrong, right? So he already knew at that point this is his speculation. But when this is his speculation, we all knew this was his speculation at this point. Cause
wait, what was wrong? I'm sorry.
Huh?
What was wrong?
Did I say wrong?
Yeah. No, the 616 was the theory that like he said was a reach. I was right.
No, because his theory was that Kendrick was rapping from Drake's perspective, right? So that was speculation to begin with. But when he got the call,
then it
confirmed. Now it's not speculation, but you knew that was speculation to begin with.
Well, now all of a sudden, now you give it credibility when it was the same thing at first, but it just got confirmed. Yeah.
Well, the way Justin Hunt said that
this
though,
whole time. The nigga been speculating.
I see what you
mean.
mean.
So it's like we're watching this video. Like at that point, you should know you're not watching his videos. If you coming for facts, you coming for what he think this might be of this song, these verses. These.
But again, you can say that's a stupid fucking reach.
That's fine. I have no problem with that.
Which is what he was saying.
He was, but it's just like. I'll put this in words. I felt like it was too aggressive. For somebody who was we already know this nigga getting stockpiled on. He didn't gave Drake a little bit of credit. You know who coming next. These motherfucking Kung Fu Kenny Belt ass motherfuckers all in the comments. So Justin Hunt been in the game long enough to know. I don't know if he ever got piled on, but like everybody have their down moments where everybody attacking them. This is not the right time to do that.
But also, now this is what I wanted to bring up because you bring up the needle drop. The needle drop is very very clear about the fact that it's just opinion when he gets arguably the most hate on everything he says than almost anybody else in hip hop media, and he's explicit about the fact that it's opinion.
Exactly.
So it doesn't matter if it is or isn't. It's you're going to get it either way.
Right.
So it doesn't matter whether you claim it as speculation or not. People are going to take it in a way because the needle drop clearly claims that everything he says is opinion based, and again, he arguably gets more hate than anybody in hip hop media for the shit that he says.
Yeah. And I think so I think it goes back to what we were saying, and wrapping with that is that ultimately you have to walk that fine line of making sure not everybody has to be Rob Markman, not everybody has to be Justin Hunt, not everybody has to be a journalist. You know, some people are like DJ Head, like some people are, you know, some people are in the space of reacting, and there's education in reacting. So I don't think that I'm not saying that there's not a place for it. There is. I just think that he could have saved himself a lot of grief if he preferenced things that way, if he made it more clear, if he communicated it. Because, again, a lot of it, too, is posture, tone, like all of these things I studied through broadcasting school. How you're presenting yourself, how you're portraying yourself is also saying things. You're talking, but also how your body is moving and how your voice is sounding also is talking. And so I think that he did, so that he could have done a better job there. And I think he's learning his lesson through this. It's not over. He hasn't fully learned it, but I think he's learning his lesson. And again, you just can't act the way that he acted. And I think that if anybody going in this space, look, we all have big goals in this space, and you have to have that thick skin, but you also have to have that wherewithal and understanding of the land mind you're walking in. If that was just some random dude on Twitter and he popped off, that would be different. That would be different. We'd be like, wow, that's crazy.
But that's probably what he thought it was, because he didn't even know him. Well,
was it? Because in his apology video, he said he was a big fan of Justin. He said, I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for Justin, which is true. Justin, he's doing a different version of what Justin did. Like, Justin did breakdowns.
Justin's always been the breakdown guy.
He's the long-form breakdown guy. We don't have long-form breakdowns in hip-hop if it isn't for him. And Matt's doing a different version of that. So, like, and he said that in his apology. So, again,
I watched that,
Again, which is it? Is it you sincerely respected him and you crashed out and you were mad emotional? Or is it you don't know? Either answer is bad. Either you're oblivious in the culture space, because I tell us to all four of you guys. All four of you guys should be knowing the names in hip-hop media. It doesn't matter if you think what you think of them or how often you consume them, but you should be knowing who is who. You're not going to get anywhere in this business if you don't know who is who. You have to understand that, especially if you're going to act that way. If you're going to act that way, you have to know this is somebody that you can crush. Because he tried to crush Justin Hunt. He tried to crush him. And Justin Hunt then, after the gloves came off, Justin Hunt, who I know is a nice guy, he had full reign to take the gloves off, and he did. And I ain't mad at him for it. He disrespected Matt in that video when he went up, but Matt took the gloves off first. And so he was able to do that.
He didn't say nothing crazy to me. We said like dumb. So I don't even remember like everything he said, but
it's that tone too. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
it's that grown man tone. Like he was talking to him like
hey, you're dumb.
Yeah.
It's like
man, shit. The man, he lucky that I respect Justin, but he lucky that wasn't me, because I would have told the nigga suck my dick. And I would have put a compilation of all the Kendrick stands. Y'all can suck my dick too.
Bro,
and I wouldn't have released no apology video.
You suck my dick. You suck my dick.
That's crazy.
Yeah, apologies crazy.
But that's if I
No,
really felt some type of way.
he owed it. He owed.
I
an
feel like they
apology
was
for the
both.
way he was.
I feel like they both was right in different senses. That's all. They both had their reasons for reacting how they did. Matt for sure stepped out of line a little bit. If y'all call that stepping out of line, I don't really think that was nothing too crazy.
So you don't think he
I
should
can't
have
remember
apologized?
everything he said. No, I'm talking about whatever he said to make Justin Hunt feel like, oh, now we about to go at it, like you said, gloves off type shit. I don't know specifically what he said because I watched the whole video, but ain't nothing really stand out to me. Like, it was like a little, like, to me, all these things that he's saying, like, was just like some little shit, like when you arguing with your mans type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, obviously they don't know each other, so they gonna react.
Yeah, exactly.
different.
So you can't. Yeah.
So, but that shit just some little shit.
I don't know. I thought it was disrespectful when he was like, I'm helping this guy out. I'm doing him a favor. Like he was trying to like big bro him, and
He is though. He the hottest right now. Let's be for real.
yeah,
Like
he's one of the hottest.
If we was to name 5 hip hop content creators right now on average to random people, I don't think Justin Hunt will get brought up. He honestly ain't really been getting. I never really heard of him until you told me about him not too long ago. But like he kind of is doing them a favor. Like everybody reacted to What's the Dirt reacting to you. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the topic for real. Like I didn't even hear the topic of Company Man reacting to What's the Dirt.
Mm-hmm.
Like I didn't hear that until What's the Dirt reacted to Company Man. So it's just like he kind of is like he putting you. I'm not gonna say like you never was in the spotlight, but he putting you in the spotlight.
To a sector. You know
I
I
agree.
agree. Yeah, I agree.
Obviously he got more respect in the culture than Matt do. So it's just
But
gonna
also
look
again, I think that's a moot point too, because I think Justin also like has a predominantly more older audience, and so I think that there was a lot of people that found What's the Dirt. Now, granted, What's the Dirt wasn't paid in a new light, but there was probably a lot of people because again, if you look at just the monetary value, they're within thousands of subscribers of each other. It's not like it's this ocean of. You're right though, like in terms of obviously the pacing that one is at, and but Justin Hunt also didn't start his YouTube channel till like not that long ago.
Well, when I
like he's been doing work for other companies
and
then went independent.
Video was 7 years ago.
Yeah, but he wasn't like active on the channel until like I think it was like 2 or 3 years ago.
Okay.
So like because he was working for like Hip Hop DX and all that, so so he was, you know. But anyways, that was that on what's the Dirt, man. Shout out to
Justin Hunt. Shout out to Matt.
Yeah, man. Shout out to let me just quickly shout out, you know, all the again, shout out to
Matt, tell these niggas to suck your dick, man.
Shout out to chilling with Moni or Monet. I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing it, but I found a lot of dope contenters, hip hop content creators through this beef because they assembled like the Avengers, and you know, and shout out to everybody that's been on my path. Shout out to Justin Hunt. Shout out to Dead End Hip Hop. Again, this would not. Let me first say this, like shout out, like this would not exist if it wasn't for Dead End Hip Hop. Like without you guys knowing it or not, this is me when I was 16 years old. Watching Dead End Hip Hop, which was a bunch of friends talking hip hop, and that's what this is. Mm-hmm. This is literally a manifestation of when I was 16, I wanted to do that. And then I was lucky enough to get in contact with Ken and the Dead End team and, you know, form a beautiful partnership and all of that. But beyond that, this is like, this podcast in and of itself is a direct 100% influence of that. So this is a perfect time to give Dead End Hip Hop their flowers because this would not exist without Dead End, 110%. I never would have had the vision to have this, but I've been chasing this my whole life. I did the independent podcast for a while, but the only reason I'm doing this is because I saw Dead End Hip Hop do this, and I said, that's what I want to do. I want to gather myself with some of the closest people in my life and talk hip hop. If I can do that, there's nothing happier in life. There's nothing that can make me happier. And so, shout out to Dead End Hip Hop. Shout out to Peter Rosenberg. Shout out to Justin Hunt. Shout out to Rob Markman. All the people I've been lucky enough to talk to in the space and that have, you know, appreciated what I do.
And shout out to Rap Cave.
Well, shout out to Rap Cave.
Subscribe to the Rap Cave.
Subscribe to Rap Cave. New music. Yeah, let's go new music. We did have another other topic of news stuff, but let's do new music. Let's just go there. We got a Cole single, we got a Tommy Richman album, and we got a Weeknd and Carti record. I got hella notes on all of these ones. I got theories. I came to pod. I don't know about y'all motherfuckers. I came to pod today. What record? What we want to start?
Tommy Richman.
Carti.
Potty?
What you want?
You take a
I
vote.
mean, I already told y'all what I listened to.
DaBaby?
I was forced to listen to DaBaby.
We ain't talking to DaBaby, man. We ain't talking that.
Wow.
Okay, yeah,
It's
go
not-
ahead.
It's
Go
not.
ahead.
It's
Cook.
not a horrible. It's not a horrible.
Mr. Objective over here.
Listen, I would say people shit on. Hey,
Hey,
I would say people shit on DaBaby because he sounds the same on everything. But I'm gonna say on this album that he just dropped, how the fuck is this a mixtape? I think he's trying to change something and do something different now.
Yeah,
throughout listening to it, I honestly enjoyed it. I'm not gonna lie, and you know me, I'm not a big
So,
DaBaby fan.
Is it so you would say it's different?
It's different
Because
for sure.
I haven't
Like
heard it yet.
when you go on the
I
intro,
will.
when you go on the intro, the first song, you'll be like, "Oh, okay, this is definitely different." Once you
Okay.
hear that first 10 seconds of that intro, you're gonna be like, "Oh shit, I already know how this is gonna go."
That Cybertruck, dog. I'm telling you,
Shut
bro.
the
You
fuck
changing niggas, bro.
No,
You in the Cybertruck, dog.
but no, real shit. I think I think the thing is
He
DaBaby-
needs to.
He needed a reset of some sort because
Yeah, so if
it
it-
wasn't. He was losing steam for. a
'Cause
minute.
he's a
I
spitter.
ain't see it.
He's a spitter, dog.
Y'all think,
so
y'all
like,
think he was losing steam?
Yeah, 100% in comparison to when
think
he first came out.
I think
absolutely.
he's lost. Yes, I think
Bro,
he's lost
yeah,
steam, but I
yeah.
think he's fine.
I
at the
mean,
same
dude,
token.
when I went to his concert, there was like 2,000 people.
He
like,
just had the bitches
Yeah.
going. He had the bitches going crazy last year.
I'm not saying that
It might
there's.
have been earlier this year. No,
He
it was
was
last year.
far-
I'm not saying he don't got fans, but in comparison to
I'm saying that's
2018, 19, 20.
Yeah.
I'm saying that's nothing. Like,
Yeah,
that's
the
embarrassing
bitches
for
going
someone like him.
crazy last year.
Oh, on what song?
I don't know how to dance, but can lean. Mix with the hands on the knees. Maybe with the hands on the knees. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
Isn't
talking
that
makes
song a
about.
songs
couple
for
years
that
old,
even.
though?
I thought it was last year.
Oh, maybe.
I think it was last year.
He makes songs for bitches. Yeah, he does, and that's
all hard.
That's
too.
how
I
he's
ain't gonna
getting his
lie.
clout.
No,
right now.
I.
Make you put, does it make you put your hands on your knees, Birdie?
I'm just saying. It's like, nah.
That was a
But nah, that
crazy
shit's funny.
question.
That shit was a good ass song, though. I ain't gonna lie. That beat was hard, and I like this verse so there. And you got the hoes going crazy. So, like, every time you go to the club, you hear this song, they throw their hands on their knees. It's lit.
No, and I'm not even trying to talk like bad about DaBaby or anything. I'm just saying is that in comparison, he was the hottest thing in 2019, 20, which objectively is not that long ago. And I don't think that as of recent he's had as much steam as he once had.
Yeah.
So I think.
But he's
I
fine.
think he got canceled, bro. You know what I'm saying? And he still made it
Oh
hit
yeah,
through that.
he did. I forgot about
Yeah.
that.
You can't cancel him though. That's the thing.
Why?
Like, no, like I'm saying, like he to get out of that, what he got out of is actually insane.
Yeah. No, it is.
Yeah.
It is crazy that he
He got out of
survived
that.
it.
Like,
I'm thinking like he ain't no unicorn now. You can get canceled for sure.
Oh yeah.
Oh
He
no,
can.
anyone can. It
Yeah.
don't matter who you are.
It's a few. It's a
Jesus,
few.
they gonna pull up Jesus' old tweets, bro. Like, you know what I mean?
Dave
Like-
Chappelle been talking shit. He ain't never got canceled. 50 Cent had questionable moments. Ain't never got canceled. Who else? Kanye West can't get canceled.
Eminem.
No matter what he does, can't get canceled. Eminem can't get
Yeah.
canceled.
That's true.
It's some unicorns out there. Cat Williams can't get canceled.
Yeah, for sure.
It's too many.
But
not too
again,
many, but
again, no
Yeah,
disrespect
no,
to
it
him, but
is
the
a
baby is not those
yeah,
people.
the baby's not
Yeah.
one of those.
He's not.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, we need
he-
some.
he-
We
he
need
took-
some fucking
he took some
A-listers.
arrows and
Yeah.
he
Oh, no,
walked
he
off
kept-
with
he
them.
kept it going.
He walked off with him. And
Yeah,
I
for
respect
sure.
it. Now I'm tired. I ain't gonna lie. I'm tired of motherfuckers hating on him. That shit just lame now. Like y'all milking like that whole. This the worst album cover of the year.
It's because people don't like the fucking Cybertruck, which
Bro,
I agree
don't
with.
give a fuck, bro. Like that shit is just too fucking gas, dog. Like I'm so sick of people just hopping on a.
That's crazy because it's
Like
I
you
hate
said
when
earlier,
people catch
simple.
wind of a trend and just milk it dry, dog.
That's
It was
not-
funny at first, but that shit is
Because
irritating. now.
it's not a joke. It looks like shit.
Bro, it's the simplest album cover in the world.
I know, but
How does it look like
it's
shit?
it's not the album cover, the truck.
Bro, what?
fuck the truck.
This nigga, bro. I'm telling you, if I got Chris a Cybertruck, he's keeping it. He's not selling it. Don't let this man
I'm
lie to
selling
you,
that
dog.
bitch in
He's
an
not
instant.
selling it, bro. I'm telling you, he's not selling it, bro.
It gonna be like-
As soon as you post it, it's gonna be 2 or 3 hoes that you think you probably been wanting to crack for about 5-6 years.
Hey,
Heard your story, you know you slide on
Fuck,
bitches
I
in
ain't
a
driving
Cybertruck.
no fucking
fuck,
Cybertruck.
Yes,
fuck
you
all
is,
that.
bro.
Fuck all that.
shit.
You know what he gonna do? He gonna whip that bitch around the block. He gonna get out the car and you know what you gonna say? You gonna be like, that bitch actually kind of nice.
He is, bro.
I
The
Them
swear.
bitches
moment,
are trash.
listen, the
They're
moment,
ugly
the
as
moment,
fuck. It's the
moment
ugliest car to
you
come
hop
out.
behind that steering wheel, bro. I promise you gonna change your mind, bro.
Bro,
I
it's so
promise.
This is
fucking
not
ugly.
this
You
is,
gonna change
this is
your
not a sponsorship, by the way. We are not sponsored
nah.
by.
Yeah, clearly not. Fuck Tesla. Fuck Elon Musk.
Elon-
and fuck
Elon
that
signed
goddamn
us, bro.
Hey,
Cybertruck.
I'm not a fan either of
Nah,
the
Elon
exterior.
about to
I'm not.
sign us, bro.
I'm not a fan either of the outside of the car. Like exterior,
No, it's
Bro,
the
that bitch
ugliest
hard as
fucking
hell.
car.
The interior looks fire though.
interior is
Bro, that
fire.
bitch hard as
Exterior
hell.
it can do, but it could have done better.
That listen,
I ain't
when
gonna
you
turn
see a
it over.
cyber, bro, when you see a
Motherfucker
cyber
driving
truck,
Roblox cars.
when you see a cyber truck on the street,
I'm like,
you
damn.
breaking your neck every
Yeah,
time.
every
I
time.
promise you will.
Dogging a fucking.
Because it's different.
I'm
Breaking
not,
your
I'm not,
neck every time.
I'm not gonna lie. Where I work, y'all know where I work. I see them bitches pretty frequently.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
yeah.
see them all the time too.
They're around, bro.
That's the
I be seeing
Minecraft.
them-
That's
I
the
be seeing them
Minecraft
too, and
joint
every
right
time I
there.
see it-
That's the
Damn, I
Minecraft
can't
bucket.
wait till I get one.
Bro.
I noticed them.
I can't wait till it's my turn.
Hey,
'cause
interior
I
nice, though.
promise you.
Interior nice.
I promise. Listen,
Yeah.
bro. I'm telling you, bro. When I get a Cybertruck, bro, I'm pulling up on y'all with 3 strippers, bro. I promise y'all. I promise y'all. I'm pulling up on
I'm a
y'all
man
with
of
3
God.
strippers
I'm a man of God.
for me and Chris
Nah, for sure.
and Potty. Shout out to
Nah,
old girl.
It's just.
I ain't gonna put Chris in that predicament.
But yeah,
Hey, I
no,
got a girl.
I just genuinely.
Oh, I forgot.
Yeah.
He's
But-
still fucking his strippers.
I mean you. We good, yeah.
He said, hey, I gotta go. But the strippers though.
I'm telling you, bro.
But
All
that's
I gotta do is pull up outside of Bazooki's. Ooh.
Oh my god. He said Bazooki.
Bazooki's. Truth. I'm telling you, players. I'm there. I'm taking somebody home, bro.
Hey,
Somebody
listen,
home. As soon
listen.
as they see that truck,
Outside of Legends.
I'm just saying that little spot right around the corner. Yeah, no, I didn't know y'all was gonna be there. I didn't know y'all was gonna be there. I didn't know Hey.
hey, I respect it.
Bazooki's
Hey.
a funny ass pull for sure.
All right,
I
so
forgot Chris was a faithful man.
okay,
Yeah, he's got church on Sunday.
Weeknd, Carti, Tommy Richman, Cole. We didn't decide yet. We decided on the baby.
I said Tommy Richman.
All right.
That shit is hard.
All right, let's do Tommy. Let's do the Tommy
I
record.
particularly want to point out, which I'm sure you probably already knew I was gonna say something about it. That might be the best intro of the whole fucking year for me, honestly. That shit is so fucking hard to me, bro. I love the beat. I love his performance on Tommy Richman shit.
No, I'm saying I was about to say, am I crazy that I don't even want to listen to him anymore?
Damn.
Why?
He quit. He played out.
Like $1 Million Baby was cool.
Played out.
There was one more track
Devil
that I
is a
liked.
lie.
I think it was that one. I don't know if it was that one.
Got no confidence like
It might be that one.
That shit is hard.
But after that, I'm just like, damn, do I even want to listen anymore? Like, I get it. I'm not calling him a bad artist or anything, but it's just so different to the fact that it's not my taste. I don't know why.
I respect that.
That's fair.
I ain't
But
listened to the whole.
I'll give it a try. It's like you know those albums that you look at and you're like, damn, I want to listen to it, but like I just don't want to at the same time.
Yeah,
Like-
me and Platte have been doing that. You know how many albums he's giving me that I'm like, yeah, for sure, I got you. I'll listen to this shit. I've been banking them bitches since 2016.
Dog, that bitch is piled up.
I gave him as a birthday present one year. I said I'm gonna listen to one of these albums.
I never cashed that in, by the way.
Yeah, I know that I said I never listened to.
I'm
still haven't done it.
I'm still waiting for the next Royce da 5'9" album.
Speeding bullets to heaven.
5'9".
Shout out.
Yeah, shout out Royce. He is a Detroit native. I respect.
No, Royce is fire. I listened to a Royce album.
I know.
I ain't really listen to Bad Music, but he had a verse on there that was fire. I can't remember the song. But
Yeah,
I ain't listened to the whole
verse.
Tommy Richman album. But my man's Jimmy, shout out Jimmy, he was saying that he wasn't feeling it. But with them songs that you was playing
Really?
on the speaker, I was fucking with those. So I don't know what
He
was.
wasn't
is
feeling
different.
it.
Yeah,
Don't he
that's what
love
he texted me.
sad boy shit?
Yeah, I
I
figured
would say
that.
sad boy shit.
I figured that would be.
I'll say
I figured that would be more of his bag.
He
Though.
like singy, songy, emotional, cool.
That's
Like,
what this
up to
is.
date. I don't know his. I don't know.
That's
his
what
taste
this
for it.
is,
But-
man.
But yeah, but it is different. It's different. It is. I agree with Potty on that. Is that it's a different type of thing. It's not
It is.
gonna be for everybody, and that's fine. But I enjoy it, and that's all that fucking matters at this point. That shit is fire to me. I fuck with Tommy.
I
That
mean,
intro is incredible.
look, it was spectacular production. The transitions were seamless. Getting into my album review Fantano bag. Everything was cohesive. It was well structured. It was versatile, yet it fit. But fuck all of that, because I love the album. The balls of this kid, and I said it last week, to have your two monster singles,
Not on it.
charting singles, $1 Million Baby, a record that was at one time flirting with being number one in the country as a new act.
Yeah.
Nobody
his
knew
first
who
song.
the fuck you are. For you to have the balls to leave that off this album, because there's not a single record on here that sounds like $1 Million Baby. It would have sounded so out of pocket on this album.
There's one that does kind of give me a similar vibe, but not necessarily.
Is it Tennessee?
More, yeah. That one gives me a little bit of that kind of vibe, but it's still different. Like
It's still different, yeah.
And that's what's
even
cool
even the bangers aren't bangers, and you know what? I respect the hell out of him for that because, bro, as a new act, y'all know we're in the era of numbers. We clowned Ice Spice for her numbers. We clowned YG for his numbers.
I don't know why we ain't clown Big Sean.
We clowned Big Sean for his numbers. We did.
We took
Yeah,
it
we
right
did.
on, dog.
Yeah, well, we did.
I still
And
don't
I'm
believe that.
saying we. I ain't clowned none of these people, by the way. I didn't. But as a collective, people have, beyond this podcast, people have clowned those numbers. If we're in the era of nothing but numbers, and for you to be a new act, bro, that is a layup. If you get a record that hot, every single new act would be dying to have $1 Million Baby. And the fact that you had the balls to not put it on your album, between that, organically building a fan base, not catering to the charts, bro, he has, with that different sound that he has that you pointed out, he has all the recipe to be a superstar. I don't see it. What's the last artist that built an organic fan base, had a chart-topping single, then delivered an album that was totally different, that had a unique sound to it? When's the last artist that did all three of those things and lost?
Yeah, for real.
He is going to succeed. He
I
did
agree.
it. He did the smart thing. He's not trying to make $10 million babies. If you tried to make $10 million babies,
It would fail.
it would have failed. It would have flopped, and we would have been like, all these records ain't $1 Million Baby. Whatever. We would have wrote them all. But the fact that he gave us this different album with all these different, bro, it was such a soulful album too. Like, my God, the production on it was so Pharrell. Like, the one thing I will say, the one critique I will have is get good rappers on this bitch, please. But
Yeah, because that's what's crazy. I feel like it has to be like local people.
yeah,
or
no,
people
he said
knows.
these are the people he tweeted. Like, these are the people that have
He,
been
like,
with me.
that he like came up with because
Yeah.
he had all the resource at that point to get whoever the fuck he wanted. And like
Bro, I want to see him with Tyler. I don't know if
And
Tyler likes him
He
because
needs rappers on there. That's gonna get more
Well-
traction too.
well, but and what I said like a long time ago.
Yeah,
is
with the Pharrell.
the Pharrell connection. It's especially with the style of music that is bound to fucking happen. Mark my goddamn words.
unless Tyler thinks that he's a Brent Faiyaz wannabe, because that's the only person you can try to box him in as. But his production's so different.
Yeah,
But that's
you
sonically
could kind of see it, but not
sonically
even
that's the
quite,
only
though.
person you can put him to.
And it's not even like
It's not even
It's
real,
not a
yeah.
1-to-1. Yeah, exactly.
So shout
But
out to Tyler.
Tyler's
man.
done a song with Brent Faiyaz. He likes Brent Faiyaz.
No, that's what I'm saying. Well,
of
if
standing
he's
in the
looking
place
at him
of his
as
boy,
like,
yeah.
as like not even that, just being like, oh, like you're not like you're a wannabe him, like disregarding him. You know how artists are, bro. The people we think are sweet, artists don't think are sweet. But I will say we are gonna see like $1 Million Baby and Devil Is a Lie like on a deluxe in a couple weeks. But you know what? the records, bro. The again, what he did in 37 minutes runtime, bro. He didn't overdo it. He let it rock. The album cover was interesting. It had an aesthetic to it. This guy is gonna be it, man.
He's only 24 years old.
I'm telling y'all. I'm telling y'all.
He's got a whole career ahead of
this
him.
This guy's. You know what I see, and this is a very light version. This is a hyperbole, because obviously we're not talking this amount of money, this amount of impact. But I see him having a Travis Scott post Astro type feature run. I think that he has such a unique and different sound that is gonna appeal to all them Indian alternatives. I told to my guy Will Gill, shout out Will Gill. I said the Indian alternative hoes popping Molly and crying to this album. They going crazy to this album. But he has that Indian alternative sound that a lot of hip hop artists and R&B artists are gonna gravitate to, because there's nobody in the R&B space that's like Tommy right now. Just like how Travis Scott, after he dropped Astro, remember the 2 Chainz record on Whip It, on To Rap or Go to the League. Then he had so many records right after Astro. He just dropped a whole bunch of records, and they all sounded like Astro World type beats.
Well, I
think he's gonna do that.
Here's an interesting theory
It's a
on
smaller
Tommy
scale.
Richman. So he went #1 in 3 other countries. And
Holy shit.
He's certified platinum in Australia, New Zealand, and Canada.
Oh wow.
Where's he from? Is he from
He's
here?
from Virginia.
Yeah. That's right.
So
Yeah. Okay.
that's going to be an interesting thing to see, because the way it looks right now is that his international reach is going to be nuts, and that's going to be that's a crazy setup. That's actually
this guy's here, dog.
That might be the craziest part of it all.
Yes.
Is that you want to talk about all those accolades that you said before, on top of being that big internationally off the rip? No, that doesn't happen normally. That's crazy.
This guy's out of here.
Power of social media, man. All it takes is that one record, dog. That one record, you there.
Yeah.
This guy's out of here, man. Shout out to Tommy, man.
Wow.
Shout out to Tommy. It's a dope album. Weeknd and Carti or J. Cole? Where you want to go?
Carti. We can do that one.
All right. I'm gonna let y'all go, because I have thoughts on the record, but I have thoughts.
All I'm gonna say is Playboi Carti saved that song. I mean, I'm not saying Weeknd didn't do good or anything, but it's just the same shit you expect from Weeknd. But Carti did some. I liked his flow in that song for sure. He had a nice flow in that song.
Same. It wasn't nothing crazy to me, honestly. Smith in one time. I ain't a big fan of the Weeknd no more, man.
Exactly. So. Me either. I don't know why. I don't know what it is.
You know what's so crazy is I thought girls liked the Weeknd way more than I thought.
Not anymore. He's kind of
But
it's like Dawn FM was a great fucking album. So
yeah, fantastic album.
I like Dawn FM.
It wasn't hitting the same for me. I listened to that too. I was not feeling.
See,
I'm not comparing it to his best work, but it's good.
His best neither, but it's
I
like
think
when
it's one of his best.
I think it's like probably like in his top 3, 4.
Like, I don't know, bro.
Top 3.
He's just been dropping for me every time.
Yeah. Well,
every day, he's just
Weeknd's
going down.
I'm not about to say it's trash or nothing like that.
Nah.
Dawn of him was straight, but it's like he did try and go back to those moments where he was at his peak, like before the whole Starboy shit and all that. Like that's how that album.
Starboy was his worst.
About Weeknd though.
Oh my god, Starboy was fucking trash.
Biggest, by far, above and beyond.
You can't lie.
Really?
You can't lie.
Yeah, Starboy.
Hell yeah, that's when he first blew out the water.
That is easily his fucking biggest album, no doubt.
Oh, that's a good album. I like that album.
I thought the one after what's it called, the After Hours one or whatever. I thought that one was bigger.
No, definitely, bro. Blinding Lights, fucking Die for You. Like it has some of his biggest hits of all time.
The SZA remix of Die for You. That's not out there, but I have it on my phone.
Can I say that on the pod? Gay as hell.
What?
I said that Starboy shit gay as hell.
I'm a big Starboy.
That is Birdie. That is Birdie's thoughts and opinions.
But
all you gotta do is
I stand on that.
All you gotta do is put the.
You can't lie though. The Weeknd is the closest sounding to Michael Jackson.
And I feel it
definitely
coming
what he
too.
tries to do.
That was another fucking huge hit off of this.
No, I know it's like a big out. I just didn't think it was commercial. I thought his album After did better. The After Hours.
After Hours was a big album too.
That's
I
what I'm
don't
saying.
even really
I
remember
do
it,
remember
honestly.
that as a big album.
Well, he had My Dear Melancholy.
Yeah, no, that was like a forgettable thing.
What
But
was on After Hours?
the Blinding Lights,
Oh yes.
Blinding Lights was a big ass song.
Blinding Lights. Yeah.
and then what was it, Heartless or
didn't use
LA
that shit.
something in LA.
Man, after Kissland, Dog was ass. Kissland was hard.
Yeah, that was like peak. Again, that's when he was big. Because that was the first one after the trilogy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
And the
That
trilogy,
shit
because
was hard.
that's like I feel like where our
That's
heads
culturally-
still our
that's
heads kind of
culturally,
still
yeah.
sit is like because when we were in high school, that's all it's all
Damn.
about is
Bro.
the trilogy.
Bro.
Oh, Abel,
The
Not on
Echoes
the-
of Silence,
bro, they called him Abel like they knew him. That shit
Echoes
was
of Silence,
crazy.
Gone, fucking what's that shit called? After Party or something?
what's the big one that I can't remember off the top. Hold on.
Wicked Games.
Wicked
motherfucking-
Games. That's what I was
Wicked
thinking.
Games,
Of.
yeah.
Wicked
Games,
Games took
Zone.
the fucking the world
Have you
by
ever seen
storm.
him perform that live on Jimmy? I think it was Jimmy Kimmel.
I don't think I have.
Bro, that nigga voice is crazy.
Oh no, he has a
That
great
nigga
voice.
voice
Yeah,
is
for sure.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Bro.
So let me just say this about this new song. Carti, you're right, absolutely carried this record. This shit was heat. Weeknd wasn't terrible, but he just folded with it. But where I want to go with this is a little more. I think these things through, and I
feel
can't.
like I know where you're going.
I can't help but think you're the Weeknd. We just talked about all the success, all the accolades. Hell, congratulations, Weeknd. You are now the #1 streamed artist 2 years after your last album drop. Crazy achievement. Crazy to be that good for that long. Have that much longevity and airplay, or whatever you would call streams these days. Airplay is a radio term, but whatever. Look, he dropped a record last week. I was like, yeah, it's cool. Everybody else was like, I think everybody else heard it once and they were like, yeah, it's cool.
That was fine.
Whatever. That was the lead single to this album. He dropped with it an alleged cover, the title. Hell, this man rolled this out with Apple at an Apple event. This man's got Apple behind him. You should not drop a single being the Weeknd and then the very next week drop another single.
No.
You shouldn't. You are the Weeknd. You have a machine behind you. You have fucking Apple. Go work that record. Go your A&Rs, and I know I'm talking nerdy music stuff right now, but this is crazy to me that you are the Weeknd and you are dropping back-to-back singles. You drop that single, you work that single, you let it breathe, then you drop this Carti one and let this breathe and work that record. Because I'm not saying these are bad songs, but if you look at his lead singles, before this to all his other albums. Look, you got Dawn FM. What was the lead single to there?
Take
My Breath.
Yeah, Take My Breath.
Banger.
Gasoline was a banger too.
Right. But I'm talking just the lead single. I'm talking just presenting your album. I have an album coming.
Out of Time, Sacrifice, Less Than Zero.
Well, yeah, but I'm talking lead single. I'm talking like specifically like, hey, I have an album coming. This is how I want you to know.
Yeah, Take My Breath was the first one, yeah.
This last record he dropped, obviously the one today, we don't know the chart position of it. The one he dropped last week debuted 14 on the chart. Take My Breath debuted 6. What was the one before it? Here, I have it in my notes. Here, I'm sorry. Give me a second here. Damn, maybe I didn't write it down. Maybe I just looked it up. Fuck. Go to After Hours and see what the lead single was. It was.
It would have been Blinding Lights, probably.
I think
For
it
sure.
was. I think it might. I mean, that's the biggest single, but like the lead single.
Oh yeah. The lead
So
single, that's different.
Yeah,
but-
lead single is the first one he drops. Yeah.
But Blinding Lights, about that, 864 million views on YouTube is insane.
I think it was Heartless. Yeah.
Well, they dropped 2 days apart, but
Okay, but look at Heartlet.
Yeah, they literally dropped 2 days apart.
Yeah, it's fucking nuts.
That's a weird.
But see, that's what I'm saying. That's what's weird about the Weeknd. Like, dog, let these records breathe, dog. You're the fucking Weeknd. You're the Weeknd, man.
Yeah,
You're the
you don't
Weeknd.
gotta do it like that.
Bro, you got a whole machine behind you. Fucking use it. Don't be dropping your records a week apart.
That's
the fuck,
weird. That is
You're
weird.
an institution.
bro. Especially a Carti record. Y'all know how the Carti fans get. Like, you know that anytime Carti is on something, they're gonna eat that shit up. You can do numbers. Like, bro, just drop that first record. I think that tells me that first record wasn't it. That he dropped this right back. That's what I'm saying. And to be honest with you, I haven't listened to it since the day it dropped. That last record. This record, I don't know how well I'm gonna listen to it. I liked it though. I liked the Carti part. Like I said, it felt more like a Carti, and it was released through the Weeknd, so I know this is tied to his album.
Oh, for sure.
But
Oh, for sure, is 100%.
I just think, looking at the business of music, man, sometimes you gotta look at. I know we love the art, and I know we'd love to just sit here and give our opinions on songs, and I want that to always be there.
You think
But
there will be Drake shots?
I think there might be, and I think also even if there's not, people will reach for some.
People will try and find
Yeah.
them. That's for sure.
Motherfucker, we in
Like
the.
me.
I said this months ago. We in the golden era of reaches, dog. Ain't no way. Motherfuckers are gonna be dislocating their shoulders left and right reaching. That shit is gonna be all over the place. But I ain't mad at it. And again, the Weeknd ain't Nas, bro. I could give a fuck about his shots, dog. You ain't a
Yeah,
rapper.
that's
Like
true.
if you're not, bro. I don't care how these R&B motherfuckers snipe at each other.
This guy is dissing.
I
and
don't
singing.
care.
He gonna be singing.
I
dissing.
don't care if I'm just speculating. These are two people I love. I'd never ever thought about Lloyd sniping at Neo. I never thought about that.
I don't even want to know.
That's what I'm saying. You know how they probably handle that? Fighting over a girl. That's probably how it happened.
Always.
That's how R&B motherfuckers shoot. Rappers, Weeknd ain't a rapper, dog. I could care less if he has this line about Drake. What's he gonna do? He's gonna sing.
You gonna
He's-
sing this him?
He's gonna sing. He's gonna sing diss Drake. Like,
You a bitch.
yeah.
Man.
I'm the one from the north side. Like, you gonna say some shit like that or some shit like that, and it's just gonna be like, what? I'm supposed to just ooh and ah to that?
Drake, I
Yeah.
never grabbed you by the waist.
Which, that's funny. That's
Man,
so funny.
Fuck listen, Carti, drop the fucking album. I don't want to hear no more fucking singles, dog. Oh God, drop the fucking album. You doing these features with fucking Weeknd, this nigga ass, dog. Like for real, like.
Speaking of doing features and not dropping albums, J. Cole.
Hold up, Birdie needs to be mad about this shit for a second.
I'm good.
You need to calm down.
He's after he says that you're
Oh.
like, man.
Cole. Let's talk about it.
That was
Teamed up with Detroit's own T Grizzly. Shout out.
Shout out to T Grizzly.
Shout out to T Grizzly. Hell of a get.
That was a fantastic Cole feature.
Hell of a Cole feature. I saw people, both in the group chat and on Twitter, outraged at the, or not outraged, but people noticing the Diddy More Money, More Problems flip. And here's what I want to say. Is that look, you can look at it one of two ways. You can look at it as a Diddy flip, or you can look at it as a Mace flip, because it's technically a Mace line. It's not
It was a poor time to choose to do that.
I don't think so. Shit, if a nigga bitched you in the fucking club and beat your ass, and now he about to do about 10 to 15 years, this is the perfect way to shit on him.
Actually,
Take some of
oh
his
yeah, you
love.
know what? I forgot about the Cole and Diddy shit.
Now, like when
which I tried to talk about last episode too, but y'all wasn't ready.
I was ready.
You wasn't ready last episode.
Oh yeah, not last episode. It was right after that. Cause I seen that video you sent, and I didn't understand it. I didn't understand it, so I watched it once. Yeah,
I get that was broken down.
No, you sent me what? I think it was What's the Dirt.
No,
You sent me somebody, and it wasn't an act. I don't think.
Nah, that man apologizing.
Yeah,
That man too busy. That man got other shit to deal with right now. But no,
man, I wish.
No, so
I'm wishing I'd be on some people's PR team sometimes.
Here's the two. I don't. I would never hire you as my PR ever in a million years.
God!
Birdie's gonna say, all right, listen, this is what you do. You buy a Cybertruck. You take that bitch to the gas station
and fuck they bitch.
You make a compilation of all these niggas hating and tell them to suck your fucking dick.
Yeah,
that's how you handle shit, dog.
Yeah.
So
all these haters.
You gonna make an EP addressing each and every one.
Yeah,
that would have been great, dog, wouldn't it?
No, that's your only PR move so far that I've rocked with.
Yeah. I thought I had a bunch of these.
I had a few.
I thought I had at least like 7.
He said I got 1 billion of these.
No, so look, there's one of two ways to look at the Diddy flip. It's either a Diddy flip or it's a Mace flip, which is a shot at Diddy. And either way, J. Cole, I love you to death. You look like a bitch. Because here's why. So say you're doing a Diddy flip, right? It's not a good time to be in the Diddy corner. And beyond that, it's definitely not a good time after it just got reported of the fight with you and Diddy, like that resurfaced. Very poor timing for you to be like, if you're big upping him, one, not a good time to big up him. And the other reason is because it just got told or retold or rehashed or brought to surface, however you want to say it, the Diddy fight. So then you look at it the other way. Okay, well, he's interpreting a Mace bar in a Diddy song. Mace and Diddy have their problems. This is another way to say fuck you to Diddy, right? Great idea. Until you realize, you go back to Cole's last album. What happened? He had Diddy on the album. And he talked about his fight with Puff and how cool they are and this, and that, and how I'm grown and mature and I'm past that. And you just apologized with a friend who wanted a friendly fade. You look soft as hell either way.
Cole took notes. He took notes. You know he signed too.
I love you, J. I love you, J. Cole.
He taking notes.
I love you, J. Cole.
Shit this nigga Jay-Z be doing. He get into it with niggas, hop on their shit or have them hop on. Well, not hop on his shit because he don't even be dropping albums. He hop on their shit, give him some fire, and fuck him over again. Listen,
because you got to fuck over at least 10 people.
You know what he doing. I'll tell you. Hey, listen.
So you don't think
at the worst moment of P. Diddy's career, you sample a line from his song. Who's hot? Who's not? Diddy ain't hot right now. I'm telling you right now.
No, definitely not. I don't know if you heard the news.
J. Cole a pretty big topic still right now. You know what I'm saying? So,
but does it not look like you kicking somebody's back in after somebody, a friend of yours, wanting a friendly fade, and then you ran away, and then instead of shooting back instead of shooting back at anybody. Instead of shooting back at anybody, you piled on the biggest punching bag in music right now.
What left does he have to say? We've all collectively agreed that J. Cole should keep his fucking mouth shut.
I'm embarrassed
on the whole fucking situation with them.
On the big three?
Yeah, no. we have said that before on this podcast. What? We've talked about that J. Cole should keep his mouth shut while the big dogs are fighting.
Oh no!
What is he gonna do?
No, he should.
That's gonna look worse.
True, because he gonna get little bro by both of them.
So what's the point? No, there's nothing left for Cole to say. He's out. He's done. Complete.
You ain't got to bury discography to me. I brought you on tour. What are you gonna say to these niggas?
Yeah, right. Like,
there's nothing you can say to these niggas.
There's nothing. That's just it. Cole,
then he should have. But again, what made that worse was all right, I guess we're gonna do this, and then being like, nah, man, I want to do this.
Hey, so what? Then he's gonna try again?
No. But I'm saying then If you're J. Cole and you have that apology, and let's be real, the universal narrative is that he tucked his tail. Again, we've nuanced the conversation and had those thoughts. But if that's a general consensus out there, then you have to make sure the next time you pick a fight, you have to pick that fight strategically. Because it looks lame as fuck if you're jumping on the person that everybody's jumping on.
I'm not going for that. I'm not going for that because we just talked about somebody.
Because he's got problems with it too.
Who was piling up on nigga getting piled up on. I'm not even gonna bring that back up. My thing is
But Cole has personal vendetta.
This is the best idea. You don't want to fight with niggas that can fight back. Fight with somebody who can't fight back. What the fuck is Diddy gonna do? Yeah. What is he gonna do? You in jail.
He gonna pull a Tory Lanez.
Fight
and do that
Kanye,
shit
dog.
No, bro. No, bro. You can't fight Kanye, bro.
Why?
Because Kanye too legendary, bro. Like J. Cole ain't.
Can I have the nitrous?
You know what I'm saying? Like he could drop a whole diss song to Kanye and that shit be fire. But it's like, bro, it's Kanye. He got 6 classes.
I don't think J. Cole's ever gonna diss
That's what I'm saying.
Again.
Like that's what we come back.
That's what we're talking about.
Discography.
In a sense.
With Kanye, it's gonna be discography and career.
But you see what I'm saying? Because
he has personal, actual fucking vendetta beef with Diddy.
Then don't have him on your album talking about love.
Him on the album, then all right. But that's what I'm saying. That's like a Jay-Z type move. You know what I'm saying? Like Jay-Z, you know what I'm saying? He a fucking.
No, I never
get into it, bro. How many times did Jay get into it with Drake and Lil Wayne? End up hopping on one of their shits right after, then getting back into it with them, and then hopping on their shit again.
Hopping on one.
Like, nah, we cool. No, we
like
ain't.
that's what I like about. Like I don't like it, but one thing about Jay-Z, he's a supportive hater. He'll hold the fuck out of you and bless you at the same time. Mm-hmm. It's not a lot of those.
I'm not disagreeing with that, but it's a different optic for Hov to hop on their records, talk his shit still, where you know there's still that little bit of undertone of like everybody's gonna be like, oh, it's Jay. He's just talking his shit. Jay always talks his shit, but there's that little bit of undertone where it's like he throw that little bit of spice in it. That's different. That's different than bringing Puff on a song that's a deep cut on an album talking about we all need to love each other. That's different.
I feel like Diddy forced him to do that. I ain't gonna lie.
Diddy does have a history of forcing.
Yeah, a lot of history of forcing. I do not think J. Cole sat down and thought like, let me get the nigga who got me beat the fuck up on my fucking album.
I think he did.
I don't think so. I think Diddy was like, hey, I'm brother love now. You feel me? Maybe he wanted to mend things, whatever. You know, Diddy was giving.
Yeah, and I think that's
what
it is.
Publishing all type of
he
shit.
Said, hey, why don't you come to my party?
But listen,
I think Diddy wanted to mend it, and Cole's a nice guy.
I think Diddy put it in a way to where Cole couldn't say no. He can't say no. If he say no, he know what's gonna happen. You see, bro, J. Cole out here riding bikes, man. You know what Diddy out here doing, dog. You know what Diddy out here doing.
Diddy J. Cole out here riding bikes, dog.
Diddy got the
we heard about Kid Cudi, did we?
Diddy got the first bike bomb?
One little spin, click, boom.
He out there riding bikes is so funny.
He knows what's up.
He really is.
Hey, listen,
that's the only place anyone ever sees him is riding his bike, bro.
It's so smart because it's like, now that you on my album, we good now. You can't blow up my car. You know what I'm saying? I just put you on the album. So it seems. But in the back of my mind, the moment I get a chance to shit on you, I'm taking it. I'm taking it every time, bro. You beat my ass in the club. My fucking label exec then beat my ass too because he thought I was Jay and shit. Like, bro, you done put me in a bad predicament that you think that just because you apologize, I'm gonna let it go? No, it's not happening. Mm-hmm. It's not happening.
Nah. Not this time you're following through.
It's not happening, bro. I'm telling you. So, you know, Cole, the nice guy, being as nice he is, I threw Diddy on there. You know what I'm saying? All right. Now I can ride a car now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, now I can drive. Now
I can drive.
Now I can put the key in the ignition.
Pedal everywhere. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, that is so funny. literally anytime that Cole's seen outside, it's
It's
always riding his fucking bike.
Or at the beach. Or at the beach with Puma shorts.
He's never in the club. He's never at the Met Gala. He's never at any of that shit. He riding the fucking bike.
He ain't going to the club no more, bro. That was his last experience. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah, that's a good
I don't
point.
think the club is seen no more, bro. TD in there, they ain't even got dog back. He like, oh yeah, fuck that. I ain't even got gang with me. I'm out of here, dog. This ain't my scene. This ain't my scene, bro. I'm telling you,
Bro.
That shit is different though. When you're about to fight somebody and you go and you grab and you see them grab a bottle, you go, oh, what you gonna do? Smack me with it? He said, no, I'm gonna smack this bitch on the table, break it, and I'm gonna cut your neck. It's like, oh shit, that's a different level of fight. Yeah, that's a different level of fight.
Yeah, exactly. But that's also to the extent. The thing is like, although look, I mean, especially with the way that Diddy clearly has moved, who knows what the fuck he's actually done.
Right.
But also in that context, I mean, I know it's like not the easiest in the moment. He ain't about to do shit in the middle of the club because he's in jail for life at that point in front of everybody. That shit.
Well,
don't
this
slide.
is the control.
No,
Oh,
I
yeah,
can't really go for that because I don't know if you heard about the case with him and Sean. But basically Diddy was shooting in the club. He hit a woman in the face, and Sean took the fall for it basically, and he ended up doing a lot of covering up just so people ain't saying that he was the one.
Big Sean?
Nah, P Diddy.
No, who took the fall for it?
Shine. His name's Shine.
Sean Combs.
He just got out of jail
Diddy.
Shine.
last year.
No,
He's
not
an
Sean
artist.
Combs.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, no, I didn't know who we were talking about.
Nah. So I mean, it is J. Cole though. So like, it's like if you kill J. Cole, like
It ain't going away, no.
it's kind of too much of a name. But yeah, he did end up shooting a random lady in the face, and she been I think she's trying to go after him for
Well, now's a good
that.
time for her. She don't got nothing to lose. She
said she been trying for like forever now, like, and she said like she been
Well,
afraid for her life, all type of shit. Dealing with Diddy.
Look, their case is already fucking fallen. We ain't even because we didn't discuss it at the beginning, but the case has already fallen through, in that his lawyer all that baby oil shit. His lawyer tried to come through and say he lives near Costco. He buys it in bulk. Costco don't sell baby oil.
Costco said, "Nigga, you ain't get shit from here."
He said we don't even sell baby oil. So what the fuck?
And even if you did, focusing on that is like.
And
dog,
then like they selling
what about
bundles
the
of
murders?
baby oil, bro.
Who needs
It's
that?
like three. It's probably gonna be like 3 in a pack at the most.
Don't
like,
nobody need that in bulk, bro. You don't need cases.
1,000.
What is wrong? But I did
1,000
see one
bottles.
theory that it's actually it like that the baby oil, because the thing is that it hasn't really been, not a lot about that has been disclosed besides it being baby oil, and the FBI
And
sees
free
it or
costs.
whatever. Is that it's actually like some sort of drug, whether it's roofie or something like that he had just stocked up, and they kind of
Yeah,
played
I
it as
seen that.
baby oil or something like that.
Yeah, because like, why would the feds seize baby oil?
Yeah,
It gotta be
right.
for a reason.
I mean, considering all the sexual assault cases and all that, I could see it, but
that's gonna be evidence.
it's also
I mean, it could be something on the bottle.
1,000 bottles of unopened baby oil. You probably ain't touched.
Well,
that.
they didn't say unopened.
You think he opened all them bottles?
God.
Like
that's a lot of work.
I'm sorry.
My bad, boy. I can't. My bad, my boy. I can't come. I gotta open these bottles
I'm
of baby
sorry.
oil.
I'm sorry.
You think he just opened it, use one,
I'm sorry,
toss
but
it to the side, open it next day, use one.
I'm
Like,
sorry,
come
but
on.
are we out of the realm of possibilities when it comes to Diddy?
No,
Well, I'm trying to figure out like what do you think he's doing? What 1,000
I'm
bottles?
not saying he did. I'm not saying I don't know.
Them
know
bitches
shit.
is stockpiled. Them bitches.
You the
is-
only person in the world that got it in bulk like that, bro.
Bro.
I don't have 1,000 of anything, let alone bottles of baby oil.
I have
Dollars
1,000
maybe.
of a few things.
I don't got 1,000 of any product. I don't think.
1,000 text messages.
Yeah, maybe.
That's probably
You
it.
can't even
Speak for
hold that in your
yourself. I'm
hands.
fucking lit.
I don't have a pile of 1,000 of anything.
But yeah, nah.
Cash.
I don't,
Besides,
that's just
Yeah,
a
see.
stupid reply too. Like he
Stupid
probably
shit.
buys them in bulk from Costco. Like, bro, like it
that's
don't be
such a bro.
like,
Yeah, but
Why
all
is
right.
that a
But all
reason?
I
right.
swear to God, the
and then you
lawyer
know what's
probably.
even worse? You know what's even worse, bro? You his lawyer, and you said, I don't even know why he has all these. You his lawyer. You don't
Yeah.
say shit like that.
And you say that he lives by he lives by a Costco. Diddy ain't going to the fucking grocery
And
store,
how
bro.
about- and how
Diddy
about
is
you-
not going to Costco.
I mean,
how
did he
about-
not? He obviously was saying somebody, but
bro, like,
How about you instead of fighting the baby oil, how about you fight the sex trafficking and murder charges? How about you fight that? How about the lawyer's like, he didn't buy all this baby oil. Like, what? Like, my man, you are charged with sex trafficking and murder and all sorts of heinous things.
But the baby oil, no, but that's just it. The lawyer
That
said,
is not my client's
lawyer
baby
said
oil.
the lawyer said he had it. He said
Yeah.
the reason was because he
Costco.
was near a Costco, which
That's funny.
which they don't sell. And bro, it's just that shit is out of the fucking realm of possibility at that point. I don't know what they found in that. They found tunnels under his crib too.
Oh, that shit was
was
crazy.
that real?
Yeah, I mean, okay, you know what? That's a fair
we
point.
should verify.
I
Allegedly,
don't, that is speculation. I don't know.
allegedly there was tunnels found, which is
It's hard to see.
fucking nuts.
It's hard to see things about him in that respect that aren't believable, but or that I can't get behind, or that I don't think could be possible. But yeah, I don't know if that's actually verified or not.
It wasn't in New York, was it?
No, he wasn't living in I don't think he's living. He lives in L.A.
These tunnels are
I think it
popular
was-
in New
I
York.
think he had a crib in 3 different places.
Well,
I
he
know
probably
one
had
was
multiple-
Florida, and one was
Oh, he had the
Cali.
Florida one too. Yeah, but I know
think.
like either the main
I think the
spot.
I think he
Florida
got
one.
him in all
yeah,
the main spots. New York, because that's his home.
New York, California,
Cali,
and
and
Florida,
Yeah.
probably.
I wouldn't
I mean,
be
he got-
surprised.
he
He
got
looked
that-
like a Miami
Nuts.
type nigga.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just
White-
lather yourself over
much
some
money
baby
you
oil.
think
White
he's
shirt,
fucking- he's
unbuttoned,
fucking like a
glistening
Miami.
in the sun.
How much money you think you spent on baby oil?
Chest shining.
Woo.
He really shine combs.
Bro? He blew
That's Sean Combs right
Shine
there.
combs.
a house on baby oil.
Dog, he did. No way to transition this, but happy birthday, Lil Wayne.
Oh, yeah,
Happy
I forgot.
42nd birthday, Lil Wayne. As the day we're recording it, it'll be up the day after.
Lil Wayne, happy birthday.
Let's settle this, boys, and I was gonna say boys and girls, but gentlemen, let's settle this. Carter 2 or Carter 3?
Carter 2.
Carter 3.
Carter 3.
Carter 3.
I love Carter 2 too. It's kind of a hard decision, but Carter 3 just.
It's
Well, yeah, that's why
Carter
it's a
3 was a
debate.
different experience. in
okay.
my
No,
opinion.
this is what I'll say.
That's why it's a
Because
debate.
I'm the only one. I'm the only one who says Carter 2. My thing is the Carter 3 was easily a more monumental album. Like that set the precedent for hip hop music in general. Hip hop wouldn't be where we're at today if it wasn't for the Carter 3. Like that's one of the most legendary. But
You're making a hell of a case for Carter 3.
But I'm saying
But-
I personally
Okay.
like Carter 2 more. And I just think, bro, I can front to back Carter 2, no problem, whatever. There's a couple I don't really like Lollipop is a little out of time. Like it's not as timeless, you know what I mean?
Let me like a lollipop.
Okay, I can agree. There's some songs on Carter 3 that
didn't age as well. And I feel like
and
Carter
Lil
2
Wayne's style is different on Carter 2.
I feel like Carter 2
Oh yeah,
like
drastically different styles.
Carter 2, like, because he wasn't really going for, like, you had a lot, like, yeah, let's specifically, like, Lollipop, Mrs. Officer, I still bang that, but,
Yeah.
but, yeah, specifically, like, Lollipop, like, that's a good, like, example of, like, that was very of the time. That's the type of shit that a lot of, like, that fit well with what people were doing in 2008 and whatever, where I feel like the Carter 2 has a lot more of a timeless value to it, where some of the beat, just the beat selection alone of Carter 2, people still rap over that type of shit to this day. You know what I mean? So it's like that's where I'll put it.
I feel you on that.
I love Carter 2.
My perspective.
Well, here's the thing. Carter 2, it depends on. I feel like this is the reason I love this is because it really these records aren't far apart, obviously, in terms of timing, but at the same time, it feels like a very generational divide. Like older Wayne fans will say Carter 2. Newer Wayne fans will say Carter 3, and it's not close. So it depends on your perspective. Like Carter 2 is the better lyrical performance.
Yeah, but Carter
The better rapping performance. And Carter 3 is a more commercial performance. But
It had more hits, yeah.
But where I'll say the reason I picked Carter 3 is because I want y'all to really, I know this is off the top and I know y'all don't got the research, but it's okay because let me tell you, the research results won't be found. There aren't many better 4-track starts than Carter 3.
Yeah, I mean,
3-peat, Mr. Carter.
Phone Home.
No, what's the third record? Why am I blanking on third?
Dr. Carter?
No,
Nah,
Mr.
Dr.
Carter.
Carter's number
No,
6.
yeah. It's
Let me pull up the track list.
yeah. It's
Dr. Carter was
three
number 6 or
P,
7.
Mr. Carter, a milli, and
a
got
million.
money.
Yes, a million got money. Yes, I knew. Got
Oh
money
yeah,
was 4.
that's true. Yeah,
Bro,
that's
a tough 4.
That's a really strong.
That's
song.
a tough 4. We talk about graduation's top 4. Graduation's top 4 is fire.
I feel like the only person that can compete with that is Yeet.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Too Alive.
Too alive.
Too Alive.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Wait,
Yeah.
but couldn't Drake
You don't
nothing
think
was
Mr.
the same
Morale
compete with
compete
that too?
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. I wasn't feeling that on it. I
Really?
wasn't feeling on
What?
it to be like.
Tuscan Leather, Furthest Thing, Started from the Bottom, Wu-Tang Forever, and Own It.
Oh, I thought
Actually,
On It was in
actually
the
no.
top 4.
That whole that is a crazy.
That's
That
a
is-
tough
that
one
is-
too.
that is.
But Carter 3 is getting that out of here.
Wesley's Theory, 4 Free Interlude, King Kunta, Institutionalized.
Yeah.
I don't know. I picked
Untitled 1, Untitled 2,
Untitled
Untitled 3.
Untitled 1, Untitled 2, Untitled 3, Untitled 4. Come on.
What we talking about?
I don't know. I
fuck
think that's
we
the
talking
closest album to compete with.
No,
it.
No, it's Graduation. It's Graduation's the closest.
yeah, because Graduation also had an insane.
Good Morning, Champion, I Wonder Stronger.
Good morning.
That's tough.
Good morning
No,
and
that's
Champion are to
But
this
you
day
see
2
the
of my favorite Kanye
But you
songs.
see
ever.
the class we're putting that in. It's got to be Carter 3. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
dude.
I love
I
Carter
just
2
feel
though.
like- I feel
I
like
love
my-
Carter 2 though.
My favorite Wayne verse is on a Carter 3, so that's why
I grew
Which
up
one?
on Carter 3, bro.
Put my gloves on and my scrubs on. Dr. Carter to the rescue. Excuse me.
You
if I'm
knew,
late,
that's
but
how
like
you
a
knew that
thief,
bitch was
it's
track
fake.
6. You knew that, yeah.
Dog, that used to be my favorite song. I used to replay that shit over and over and over and over. Like, bro.
One
That
that
song's so hard.
I actually ended up like I didn't really pay too much attention to it when I was younger, but as I got older, I started to like it a lot. And it's the one Kanye beat is "Let the Beat Build."
That's how you let the
Yeah.
beat build.
Bro,
That's another song. Like that song, like shit, just on a lot of songs on the Carter too. Like,
That's what I'm saying.
literally
boom, boom, boom.
one of my favorite lines from Wayne is so simple, but the rims big make the car look like it's 2 stories. That shit is so hard, bro.
he was on fire, dog. He was on fucking fire.
It was crazy. That's why, like, I will never disrespect Carter 3. I love the Carter 3. Don't get me wrong, but
nobody's
always
shitting on one. It's
I've
these are
just
both
always
great,
been
yeah.
a fan of Carter 2. That one holds a place for me.
Yeah.
'Cause you
That's
got-
Carter 3, man. That got me to love Lil Wayne.
Go back, pull up Carter 2.
But see, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Because you got, I mean,
Well, Carter 2's got
music.
heat.
Yeah,
Hustle music is on too.
and you know what's
Lil
crazy?
Wayne's a
You
fucking
know what's
goat.
crazy about?
So it's great. Best rapper alive. There's a lot of shit on there.
You know what's crazy about Carter? Yeah, best rapper alive, Fireman.
Money on my mind.
Fireman.
Fireman.
Bro, Hustler.
Money on my mind.
Hustler music. Hustler music. Come
Yeah.
on, bro.
There's some records on there. It's tough.
And Mo Fire is fucking hard too, bro. Fly In was always my shit. That Mr. Carter, I kissed the daughter of the dead's forehead. I still, bro.
I don't know what's the best album anymore.
Bro, I swear to God,
I don't know.
Bro. Yeah, Money on My Mind, best rapper alive. That beat was nuts. I remember. Yeah, you got fucking, and he had Robin Thicke on this bitch.
Oh, I hated that song.
I know,
Were you talking
but
patois? Yeah,
No.
bro, fuck out of here.
But I actually like it now more to this day, and it's crazy because Robin Thicke didn't pop off until like 2010, 11.
No.
Like 5 years.
No.
When he had the hit, his big
Blurred Lines,
No.
whenever that
yeah,
was.
Blurred Lines.
He
Yeah,
had his before that.
Did
yeah,
he?
I'm saying that was when he
Without you.
that was when he became into the
That was before that for sure. Before Carter 3 for sure.
I'm telling, but what I'm
And
saying,
he was on Carter 3.
what I'm saying is that Blurred Lines was 2013. That was when he got,
That wasn't his first big song. Why was we saying that?
because that was his biggest song. That was I didn't know.
Song, but he been broke out.
I didn't know who the fuck he was until Blurred Lines came out, and I don't think a lot of people did.
Yeah,
A Milli
that's
was
true.
probably Lil Wayne's biggest song in 2009, but he was already established and had hits before that.
Yeah, but would you agree that Carter 3 put him into a different echelon?
No.
I think it did.
No, and Blurred Lines came out so long after
Hold
Carter
on,
3.
wait. Yeah.
No, hell no.
Carter 2. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying that
Or Carter 2, whatever.
Yeah, I'm saying that I
He on
hadn't
Carter 3 too, so.
I hadn't heard which song.
Tie my hands.
Oh, okay.
and I'm not supposed to. I love singing.
Yeah. That shit is
Either
fire.
way,
I can't sing
no.
for shit.
From my
I can't
perspective,
either.
I didn't really know much. I didn't know who Robin Thicke was
Yeah, no. Robin Thicke-
until Blurred Lines, and then when I went
I
back and listened to
remember
Carter
working
2
with
again,
Miley
and I was
Cyrus.
like, damn, he was
My
on
mama
this.
used to have Robin Thicke album. That's how I know he was already established.
Oh my god, I'm a D boy, bro, with Birdman. Oh my god, and
Bro,
hit him
have you?
up.
No, listen. You know what album was fire that don't nobody talk about? Have y'all heard Like Father Like Son?
Yes,
Oh,
bro.
I heard that a long time ago.
That's Stunting Like My Daddy. That's fucking
Stunting
bro.
Like My Daddy
I
is
remember
fire.
seeing before school in elementary school, seeing a music video for Stunting Like My Daddy, and him and Birdman was popping wheelies on motorcycles
That
going
shit
down the
was
street.
so
That
fucking
shit was
hard,
so
dog.
hard.
Bro, Lil Wayne was he was insane, bro.
Bro,
early
like father,
2000s.
like son. There was, bro. Hold up, let me pull that up because there was a couple on
Even
there.
I was
too.
rapping some Birdman features on that bitch.
So
You know an album, you get to rap it a Birdman.
final
features.
verdict, because I got another Wayne question, because we gotta give Wayne his flowers as one of the inarguable top 10. I don't think any one of us would have them outside of their top 10.
Stunting Like My Daddy. You ain't know.
Nobody would, right? Quick question: nobody would have Wayne outside their top 10.
Hell no.
Yeah, no.
No.
But bro,
Right.
you ain't know. That's my mom's favorite shit, bro. My
Oh,
mom loves that song. I got a lot of loot and I ain't looking for a lady.
Oh.
And you can never play me ever uptown, baby.
Over here hustling,
Bro.
ain't worried about
Let-
shit.
Hey, leather
Leather
so
soft.
Leather
Oh
so
my
soft.
god,
Bro.
that's a monumental song
That's
right
a
there, in my
good-ass
opinion.
song.
Oh
That's
my
a monumental
God,
song
bro.
right there. I swear to God, Army Guns.
Bro, this shit
I'm about to
is-
walk out, bro. I'm
is
overstimulated right now. I'm literally like,
So,
this is insane. Just
Final
reminiscing all this
answers though on Carter 2 versus Carter 3.
I'm
Carter
still
2,
taking Carter 2, but I love Carter 3.
Carter 3. Yeah, we all love both.
3.
3. Okay.
3.
Okay. All right. Last question. This will go create another conversation. But
Hi.
y'all know if we talking Wayne, y'all know we gotta talk.
I get high.
We gotta
blow
talk.
two
We got-
O's like Ohio.
Can I talk?
I'm sorry. I just had to say it.
That's
I
crazy.
couldn't hold it in. I couldn't hold it in.
There's too many bars.
Do your thing, Platte.
We can't talk Wayne without talking features. Let's start naming some features, boys.
Like,
There's a lot.
Wayne's features.
Like best features.
Best features.
Best Wayne feature? Like he got on his song?
Like best.
No,
Big
that
money
best
in this
his
bitch.
feature.
That-
if
or
you
that he
didn't
featured.
know.
Bro did
Big
180 in 1 year.
business, minus the business suit. Even I look in the mirror like, is it you? Bro, that verse is insane. That's the best. That's probably my favorite feature by Lil Wayne. I'm not gonna lie.
Which one?
That's Rick Ross. What's the name of that song? Luxury Tax. That
Oh, right,
song
yeah.
is so fucking hard. All I listen to is Lil Wayne verse. I don't even think I make it to Rick Ross verse. And he literally right after, and there ain't even no chorus in between their verse.
Bro.
I mean, y'all know I'm gonna say. Actually, I'm gonna go crazy off the
Yeah,
first.
the motto right
The
there.
first one I'm gonna
Motto's
mention. First one I'm gonna mention, which is crazy, but I was just rapping this shit like. This is Pop Wayne, peak Pop Wayne, Down. That feature on Down.
Oh, whoa,
Baby,
I ain't
all
like
you
that song.
know,
I ain't
Yeah,
like
like
that song.
Jay Sean.
I ain't
Yeah.
like that song. I ain't
Hey,
like that
sweetest
song.
Down
girl.
low like she's supposed to be.
That
Hey,
shit,
that
that
shit
shit
is
was weak.
Hey, what
hard.
about what
That's
about
a-
Sweetest
that
Girl?
shit is
Sweetest Girl is a good one.
Huh?
Sweetest Girl?
I don't
That
think
song?
I heard- I don't
It ain't
remember
up there
at
with the
least.
big dogs.
I don't remember it. at least.
BB King freestyle.
Oh yeah, BB King freestyle.
Seeing Green.
Seeing Green.
He was on
Seeing fucking Green.
Duffel Bag Boy
Bro, we gotta
too.
play that, bro.
He-
We go play some Wayne features
But
after
he
the
ain't
pod.
got no feature on there. He's just on the chorus. Well, I guess if you want to just count the chorus.
Yeah, I didn't think about that. Yeah, but he is, which is
But
great.
the chorus is monumental.
But
in
yeah,
hip-hop.
that was bro. I had that bitch on my MP3 player. That shit was crazy. And what's crazy about that too is Play a Circle, because I've always said since day one of how much 2 Chainz has always. I've always seen a lot of Wayne influence and a lot of 2 Chainz, especially his earlier music. Mm-hmm. And so then once I figured out more about 2 Chainz, learned about Play a Circle, Titty Boy, all that shit, and to see where they started back then, and like that always, I always loved all that.
It's crazy because I actually heard, like when I first heard, he was Titty Boy back then, but it was on the Ludacris album.
Was it just him or was it Play a Circle?
No, it was just him. It was just him. He was featuring with like 2 other people. And it was on the Ludacris album. I cannot remember the name. Disturbing the Peace. I'm pretty sure it's that album.
Okay.
And his verse on there is pretty nice. I ain't gonna lie. And I kind of seen the potential. Just a little bit.
Oh, for sure. No, you could see it from an early point, too.
You looking up more features? What you got?
Oh,
what you got? You look
I
like
just
you got.
remembered about this one. Swagger Like Us.
Ooh.
Oh my God. One of the first
That's
rap.
a good point.
The first rap I ever wrote was a remix of Swagger Like Us.
Over. Dude, I feel like I'm fucking 11 again.
Y'all see the video of Wayne in the hotel rapping Swagger Like Us? That shit is so hard.
Nah, I didn't even see that.
Oh, that shit is iconic.
Well, you got.
Run up in this shit, just me, no mas. Oh yeah, he snapped on that.
Yeah,
beat.
he's
going in.
Look at me now. He was on
Going
that
in.
too.
Hey, look at me.
Oh, and I'm going in.
I don't
Hello,
know why that's-
motherfucker.
I
Hey,
don't think that should be
how you
number
doing?
one, though.
Huh?
I don't think that should be number 1. That's just like probably
No.
one of the biggest songs on them. I don't think that should
But
be number 1.
I'm going in.
I'm
bro.
going in, bro.
Yeah.
It's Weezy F, baby. Come take a shit
Forever?
and urine on a toilet bowl, bitch.
Forever.
Forever, yeah.
We just talked about that, yeah.
Dude.
A couple weeks ago.
Loyal. Yeah, Loyal.
Oh,
fine.
this
Loyal
motherfucker,
was
Chris
fire,
Brown
bro.
stan.
Motivation was cool.
Motivation
Some
of Kelly
these is
Rowland.
not the best features.
No,
What's
at
going
all.
Swagger Like Us.
Yeah.
Sir, you see
There
it
it
on the
is.
cover.
Yeah.
Yeah, we taking over. I can live without that. Yep, double
Double
bag
bag
boy.
boy.
I'm going to get you money. little
Soldier
double bag.
was fire. See,
Brown
cash
paper bag.
money
I don't
is
remember
the
brown paper
army.
bag.
I walk around.
I'm on one.
Oh, hell yeah, fucking right.
I forgot all about that.
I'm on one.
They gotta have the
I'm
motto on
on
there.
one. Yeah,
I'm on
bro.
one. Yeah, bro. He had too much.
Bro, his
Get it? Leave him dead in the living room. That future was fire.
Hey, I don't know if y'all heard Poison with Jack Harlow. He snapped
Oh yeah,
on that.
he did snap on that
He
one.
snapped on that one.
Dog.
And
Oh
that's a
my
good
god.
one.
Oh, he on the train
Every
and
girl
shit.
in the world. What's the song? Well, nah. I think Drake had the best verse on there.
There's the one.
Yeah. Wait. Who was that? So, I wish
What?
I could fuck every girl in the. What's
That's
the-
Young Money.
That was. See, that's what's hard. That's what's crazy too, is because you gotta think back then. That's like kind of where my head's at. It's hard to differentiate because he was also he was doing the posse cuss with Young Money at that point too.
He was.
Or he was like gearing up to around the time the Carter 3 came out, because I think the Young Money album came out in what, like 09, 2010, something like that.
Mhm.
Which personally, this might be a hot take. I never really liked Bedrock that much.
Yeah,
Oh, Bedrock
It
was
was
fire.
good when it first came out. Then it just aged horrible.
I understand
I
people.
still
I
fuck
can
with
still
it.
bang it,
I
but
never-
it just aged horrible.
Gross.
Because You start rapping the
Bro,
lyrics, it just.
I ain't paying it around a certain.
What about
around
No
a certain-
Problem?
Because
Oh
No
my
Problem.
God, that's a
Oh,
fire one.
that is fucking great. Oh
That's
my
a
God.
that's a great
Yeah.
pull
Which
right there.
Especially because it's a Chance song.
That's
but
that's a great pull. Crawling like a caterpillar, that shit is fire.
Bro, yeah, that shit is that. Damn,
trying to
that's
think on
crazy.
Free the Carter.
I'm trying to think of something more.
Wait, hold on. Barry Bonds?
I was just about to say that. I swear to fucking God, everything. I was just about to say that. I put that on everything I love. I was about to say that.
Let's fucking
That's
go.
a
swear to God, I was
banger.
about to say
Dog,
that.
let's fucking go,
That's
bro.
a
I swear
banger.
to God, I was about to say that. That was literally about to be the next words out my mouth, bro. You literally took the words out my mouth.
Dog, that's so crazy.
God, I swear to God, bro. Barry Bonds was fucking insane, bro.
Bro, oh my
Insane.
God,
Him
dog.
and Ye went crazy.
I
bro.
know,
I can't
but-
even tell you who had the better verse.
They should
Bro,
have found
What's
they
the
should have
song
found
called?
Wayne a beat on
the
My
song
Beautiful
with
Dark
Jay-Z,
Fancy.
Brooklyn.
Brooklyn's finest.
Is that what's called?
Yeah. Brooklyn's fine. Or Hello Brooklyn.
Hello, Brooklyn.
Hello Brooklyn.
Hello, Brooklyn.
How
He
you
might have had the
doing?
best verse on there.
I can't remember that off the top of my head.
Hello Brooklyn. How you doing?
Oh, yeah,
His
yeah,
verse was like,
yeah,
"Hello,
yeah.
Brooklyn. What's your story?" She say, "You know, she ain't worried."
Dog,
Something like that.
Oh my god.
Bro, Lil Wayne, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
Lil Wayne's a
dog.
goat, bro.
Did he have, what,
And we missing like 30.
Yeah, we
What
missed
about
too many-
Faded?
Bro, he had like 30 features that 1 year right before he went to jail.
Yeah.
like,
Faded
Bro,
with
he had
Tyga.
all them bitches was fired damn near.
Which
So
one?
what?
Faded with Tyga.
I forgot
Oh,
all
yeah.
about that
I
song.
forgot
He
about
was
that one.
snapping on
I forgot
that
all
bitch.
Yeah, he
about
was
that.
snapping on that too.
Man.
His
Wayne.
God did, like I said, y'all know my hot take on God did. If he had the same time Hov did, he'd have a better verse. But
Fuck no. He tried. And I respect him.
oh, bro, all of his Tyler records, he just like randomly like.
I
Gets,
don't know
like,
why he always goes so crazy
He
with
goes
Tyler.
crazy for Tyler.
Even
I
like
don't know.
when he's in this area right now where like
It's hit or miss.
it's hit or miss with that, but every single Tyler one is crazy.
It's crazy.
I look as a diehard Tyler fan, I just don't I don't understand why he puts it on for Tyler specifically.
Yeah.
It's crazy, bro. Bro, Hot Wind Blows, fucking Smuckers was
Yeah.
Tyler, Wayne, and
Yeah.
Kanye.
Yeah.
That's a
What was
crazy
the one
lineup.
off Flower Boy? Dropping Seeds.
Dropping Seeds.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that one's tough too.
yeah, bro. Oh my god.
Yeah, he'd be snapping from motherfucking Tyler.
Damn, I forgot about Smuckers too. That was off Tyler's worst album though.
Yeah.
That was just the best thing off of it. God did.
Yeah, no, he had so many fucking features, and we're not even counting the times he just took another rapper's beat and put it up on a mixtape and just.
Well,
killed
yeah,
that shit.
you can't count
Yeah, you
those
can't
because that's
count
it.
those,
That was
yeah.
his whole fucking
Yeah.
thing. Like,
You can't count those.
bro, to this day, even still, like, I just had to the other day look up what the original song was to Watch My Shoes, because that shit.
Dude, I don't even know that that's an original song. Like
Yeah,
I do, but I
know,
don't.
that's
It
what-
is.
I do,
yeah,
I do, but I don't. You know
no,
what I mean?
it for sure is, but like,
Yeah.
I'm
Do what you do,
I'm
and
so-
watch my shoes.
I'm
Like,
so fucking enamored
And
by
his
Wayne.
Run the Town, bro. I like that. I'm sorry, bro.
Running Town was fire.
I like that better than the
it might have
the
been
actual.
better than the
Yeah,
actual song, but I
bro.
don't know.
But-
Ye versus monumental on there.
Put it to your chest. I talking CP. Colder.
Yeah,
Then me.
wow.
Add
He
another
had
3
bars on there,
R's.
but Kanye went too hard. He
Uh-huh.
went
Yeah,
too hard.
He
on there.
did. He did.
But I don't know. Watch My Shoes though is, bro. No ceilings, motherfucker. Good morning. I could almost recite that entire song, bro. What the fuck, yo, bitch? Call on my fucking dick. I call a dickhead. Spicy like a big red. That shit is so fucking hard, bro.
Yeah, bro. Barry Bonds was nuts.
Barry Bonds. That's so funny that you were about to just say that
I
shit.
swear to God, I was about to say that. Because when I thought of the Jay and
Yeah.
Wayne feature, that's exactly who popped up next.
Next.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah.
Because that's what I was cycling through. I'm like, not Big Brother. So I'm like, yeah. Damn, yeah. Barry Bonds is so fucking hard.
Dog, what Kanye should have found a way to get Wayne on My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy.
Hell yeah.
That's like one of the only spitters that's not on that album. If
Yeah,
you
that's a
really
good
think
point.
about it.
I know. Especially at that time.
Yeah. That would have been crazy.
Hell yeah. He really should have been on that So Appalled.
Yeah.
Instead of like
Oh
fucking-
yeah.
I
Yeah,
don't
there
know
was
who
so.
that last
He
nigga
could have
was.
ate Monster though.
That too.
He could have ate Monster though.
Hell yeah.
Or Devil in the New Dress.
Oh yeah. I would rather have him over Rick Ross. I ain't gonna lie.
Rick Ross's verse is fire.
I have
but
both
yeah.
of
It
them.
is,
But
but-
Yeah.
Lil Wayne and Ross
Exactly.
together, not missing.
Yeah.
Man,
Yeah.
Jay's
What's that Rick Ross and Lil Wayne song?
An under-
John?
An
What's it called,
underrated
John?
Yeah, John,
Yeah,
bro.
an underrated collab with them
Pull up
though
them choppers like it's December 31st.
That song is
is
crazy.
Maybach Music like 4 or whatever. It was on the one that the album from a couple years ago that had Gold Roses with Drake. That album. It was like it wasn't Port of Miami 2, was it? Or
I
No.
don't know. I don't even be remembering his.
it was
That
from
shit-
like 3 or 4 years ago. But it was Maybach Music like 4 or 5 or whatever. It was Wayne, John Legend, Pusha T was supposed to be on it because Rick Ross wanted to mend the Pusha T and Wayne beef, and then Pusha T went on it and was like, "Word, Wayne's on this," and just dissed Wayne, and then Rick Ross was like, "Nah, we're not doing that." But Wayne's verse on that was fire.
Maybach Music 2.
No, it was one of the
Wayne's
ones.
on that song though. On
Yeah,
Deeper
it was.
Than Rap.
It was 4. It was like 4 or 5, something like that.
Yeah,
With
because
John
in the
Legend.
past few years, it's definitely not that one.
Yeah,
So like last 3-4 years. So it gotta be
it's the
like-
one. It's the album that has Gold Roses with Drake. But which is a great Drake feature. But yeah, Wayne features, man, bro.
He was the feature god. at
One of
point.
one.
Oh, Money in the Grave.
It's like Lil Wayne just passed the torch to
That
Drake.
came out around that time.
Literally for features.
Yeah, Port of Miami
Drake
too, buddy.
did more than features, bro.
Port of Miami too?
But let's see. Maybach Music.
Yeah, it's the last
6.
song. Yeah, 6. Okay, yeah.
John Legend and Wayne.
Yeah.
Oh, he had he had Denzel Curry on here?
Yeah, he was supposed to have Push on that record too, but then Push started dissing Wayne and Rick Ross was like, nah, it ain't time. he tried to heal the beef. But
Yeah, Lil Wayne was smoke Push T.
you think so?
100%.
I don't know. I don't think Wayne cares enough.
You need to do your research, man.
Yeah.
No, I know Pusha T is.
I think Push has been trying to bury
No,
Wayne
you
for
need to do your
20 years.
research on shit that already happened.
Yeah.
Nothing. Listen to Exodus when you get home.
Yeah.
I heard of Exodus.
Have you?
I've heard like once or twice of my life.
I
Black
forgot.
on black,
What
that's
was-
the Tesla.
What was Wayne's response to that? It started with like a Y or some shit.
YMCMB. No, I don't remember offhand. I don't.
That shit was ass.
Yeah.
That shit was.
But that's what I'm saying, bro. Like Wayne
Yeah,
as
Wayne
much
already got killed by Push.
as much as we love Wayne, he not a battle rapper like that.
Yeah.
He's
Just a bar heavy.
Yeah,
rapper.
he's just a bar heavy rapper. But like, if it's like I'ma diss you, he don't got that dog in you. Pusha T will walk you down.
I'm not gonna say he ain't got that dog in him. I
He
just
don't got
don't
that
think
dog in
he is as good as he think he is with these diss tracks. Cause he gonna hop out and say something. He responded to Jay-Z.
But that's what I mean, dogging him. Like dog, like a diss track versus is not. It is about bars, but it's about a certain type of bars. It's about like I'm burying you bars, and he don't. And to do that, you have to have that dog, and I don't think he has that dog when it comes to that. I think he has that dog in the sense of I'm gonna out rap anybody I'm on a track with, or I'm gonna be the best rapper. But I don't think he has that dog where it's like he's gonna try to walk somebody down. I don't think Wayne has it like that. And I could be wrong. I love Wayne, but man, we celebrate Wayne right now.
I feel like
We celebrating Wayne right
I feel
now.
like having that dog in you is like from my perspective, just being able to like if somebody do come at you, you gonna come back at them full force. Like, and I feel like that is Wayne. He just not as good with those as he think he is.
Yeah, because he can rap his ass off, but it's a certain type of thing though.
Yeah.
It's not
Yeah.
it doesn't that's
This is the
why the beef.
No, you know what's the problem is he freestyle too much. So he go in there and he'll
Yeah.
rap. He don't even probably think of.
Well, that's
like,
always
the
been
whole
the
shit.
that
Yeah,
was,
he's
that
not
was always
calculated
like
enough. Whereas
Yeah.
Pusha T is like a scientist.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that motherfucker.
exactly.
because that was always the legendary thing about specifically
Surgical
Wayne,
Summer.
specifically Wayne and Jay is that they don't write.
Right.
Everything is written in their head. It's off the top. It's not off the top, but they write it in their head. They get in the booth, they get a couple bars down, then they figure out where they're gonna go from there, and then they're like, all right, let me redo those last 4, whatever, and they form a whole like that's a crazy. As somebody who makes music, that's an insane way to work on.
And
music.
then every rapper ever has tried to like do that. Like I've seen Dave East tweet like this album I didn't write shit down. I'm on my J shit. And then like Denzel Curry said it. He's like, I'm on my J shit. I ain't write shit down on this album.
yeah.
Like motherfuckers, if you wanted to be that, and it's like, nah, motherfucker, just write. Like, you ain't that. You ain't that. Love to those two artists. Dave East and Denzel are incredible artists. But speaking of Jay, let's get out of here with this, because we was gonna save this for another week because we've been potting for a minute. But of all people in the group chat. What?
Nothing.
Potty wanted to do this. And it is Nas versus Jay. I was going to say this for another episode. We could table this for next episode.
Might have to. We already got a lot of shit going.
Yeah,
Do we want to just do an ultimate tease?
Might have to. We took a lot of time.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie though. I'm glad I put it out there because credit to Potty because I put that out there. Nobody said nothing. Everybody's like, "Oh, word, we gonna knock that conversation off." Cool. And then Potty comes in, had such shit all day in the group chat. Goes, "Nah, keep Nas versus Jay." I was like, "All right, my bro, ready
It's a
to
good
cook."
topic.
Yeah. We're gonna do it next week.
We'll do
We're gonna do it next week.
Yeah, we're gonna do it next
We're gonna do it
In
next
the
week.
new spot.
In the new spot, yes,
new
sir.
spot,
Actually,
man.
yeah, we gotta have some fire. Speaking of Jay, so in the outro here, I got some things I want to shout out. Dame Dash is claiming that Jay-Z has been trying to devalue the streams of, or the sale of Reasonable Doubt. You know, he's trying to sell his third. So that's wild. And then Kanye making beats, teasing new music. Travis and Ty hinted at a feature. So we'll see what the deal is with
I
that.
did see somebody say, because you seen the clip of him making chopping up that sample or whatever.
Yeah, that new shit.
And so
Talking about the piano.
somebody was like, it don't matter what he do to himself or what's going on. That producer part of his brain ain't going nowhere.
Ain't going nowhere.
His lyricism may be lacking in today's day, but his production skills ain't going nowhere.
He too
Nowhere. Baby Keem teasing a new album. What that tells me is that an album's coming third or fourth quarter, and then that means that Kendrick is coming after that, which means after the Super Bowl. So I was wrong there. He is waiting until after the Super Bowl, but he is going to drop right after the Super Bowl. And then last but not least, y'all know I have to do this every week. Shout out the anniversaries again. Happy birthday to Lil Wayne, but also happy anniversary to 2 classic albums, monumental classics. Nothing Was the Same. And Low End Theory by Tribe Called Quest. So shout out to those 2 albums. Give those a spin if you haven't. That is it for this episode of the Rap Cave Podcast. Let us know in the comments below, what is Wayne's best feature? What's better, C2 or C3? How are y'all feeling? We didn't even talk about the top 5 in Drake and Metro and all that. I don't care to talk about all that.
All
but
right, it's good discussion.
Yeah. Well, let me know in the comments below how y'all feeling about that mess. We're gonna talk on the next episode about Nas versus Jay, plus much more. So like, share, comment, subscribe, help the channel grow. I'm Chris Platte with my boys Crisp Apples, Birdie, Potty. We'll catch y'all on the next one at the new spot. Peace out.
New spot. No.